Hello, and good morning. So, welcome back to this thing. I finally got clarification on kind of what the crap happened last time, so should be good to go on from here. So, basically, yeah, apparently, as far as the weird, like, one tile left of the Humvee actually blocking stuff thing, apparently that's partially, well, I should say, apparently the thing disappears after a while, but apparently that was kind of just there. So, still not super clear on exactly like why only 2 tiles were left, but anyway, that was apparently a bug of some description, so we'll continue on from here. Apparently some weird stuff happens if you block the only way to a place. So I think if the option's there, I might just move the car forward, say past the door, so that can't happen. Otherwise, we'll just, collect whatever's here, and leave, and then come back and figure out some other way to do it. Anyway, just yeah, thought I'd go ahead and share all that some suchery. So what exactly was even going on here? Because truth be told, the last thing I remember is just Humvee bug, and that was about it. Been trying to go through base game Xenonauts a lot lately to try to see about figuring out some different stuff that maybe I've been missing or whatever. But whatever, we'll get there. So why does this guy not have turn units? Doesn't matter. What am I having everyone running right now? So minigun, you're the one with the bugged background, because I think I know what happened here. The background color that I picked, it was very slightly, apparently different from the one that the game recognized as kind of its green screen effect, as it were. So yeah, it just kind of wound up like this. So I'll go replace this one with its default one later. This is actually a bugged version that shouldn't even be there. But I thought it looked funny, so whatever. Alright, so I guess that's everything I wanted to do. Whatever, let's go ahead and take a turn and see what happens. It's been a minute, like I said. Actually, yeah, I've been going through the base game, right? Through the community edition, rather. Just kind of seeing, because I kept hearing from people like, "Oh man, you go back to the original. It's so easy after XDiv." Oh my god, hi. So first of all, I want to say, not necessarily. Like, it's not necessarily that much. Like, easier. Truth be told, I feel like XDiv is a good bit more forgiving. Like, it just in terms of everything that happens, because in this one, like, everything scales up over time. You're expected to lose and/or have to leave several fights. You're expected to just grab and go in a lot of cases. And so, like, whenever you're running into bugs or something like that, it's not as sucky, let's say, as compared to an Ironman run of the original game. And that was the thing, like, for example, I got a little bit annoyed at it earlier, where I had a base going. I had a base attack going, and it was going pretty alright. Like, we found the reactor pretty early. It's like, okay, I take the highest rank person in the team, and just plop them next to the thing with a rocket launcher. I'm like, okay, everybody else is going to go and try to capture the thing. If it doesn't work out, you're going to pop this thing and you're going to run. So, seemed like a pretty solid idea. So, went ahead and did that. Anyway, turns out, yeah, they get to the very end. They get to the last 4 guys. And at this point, yeah, we have 2 guys with rifles, one with an LMG, and one with a rocket launcher, just staring down the hallway. They've already taken 2 of the last room's stuff, so, I mean, they're doing pretty alright. And yeah, it's at that point that the LMG decides to turn on the rifle people, suppresses one, kills another. Person with the rocket launcher has a perfect shot to take out 3 of the last remaining 4 with a stun rocket. Decides to just hightail it out of there, and then the last one's suppressed, so they all die pretty much immediately. Like, it was just one of those glorious situations where just the game decided screw you, and that's it. So that's fun. That's always fun. Let's go ahead and turn off the roof for the time. Oh boy. Would you cats quit friggin' doing your crap over there? That is weird. That's just weird. Yeah, these cats over here, We like to joke about them being gay, because, like, they will literally just stand there and awkwardly, like, anger cuddle, for lack of a better term. It's weird. Alright, hang on. I just noticed that I don't have my thingamajig up here. Where is it? Yeah, that's not the button I want to push. Oh, hey, up to 90 people at this point. Interesting. Was not expecting that one. Actually, wait, I forgot to share the... Right. I gotta go share the link in places. It's probably something I want to do, huh? Alrighty, and I'm back. And actually, after a little bit of testing here, just found out that the background music isn't properly coming through, so bam. Let's go set that sucker up there. See if the music actually works right. Get all that turned right way up, because yeah, we got some nice cover music in the background here, as per usual. Alright, how's that sound? Can anyone hear the music now? Should probably actually have the chat up to actually know if anybody can check the music. That might be a smart thing to do. Oh, wait, there we go. Now I'm hearing myself in the background. Awesome. Helps to turn off the volume. Okay, so. Nothing seems to have happened this turn. Thankfully, nobody seems to be able to berserk in this particular instance. Yeah, that Jeep is almost certainly gone. I'm wondering if this might actually be a really good idea for the shock bomb. Because if I just chuck that sucker in there... See, what I'm worried about, though, is if I chuck it in there, they get stuck behind one of these guys. Don't know the blast radius on it, but I guess I could technically check the blast radius on it? I mean, I was hoping to save it to see if we can kind of just work our way to the very end and then use the shock bomb on the very last room, but... I mean, if it's gonna be like this, that's a pretty golden opportunity right there. So if I have one person go, pick it up, prime that thing... I mean, if the explosion on it is big enough, maybe I can chuck it back there and maybe get a few of the Cesians as well. Maybe. Maybe. Still have no feedback on the music, so let's go ahead and listen to that real quick. Alright, yeah, music seems about right, so we should be all good there. It's good stuff. Oh, and for others that were not here for the sake of X Division, yeah, gonna be doing FFTA2 later. Seemed like a pretty solid idea. Now, Soap Opera, you have... I remember you panicking a bunch, so let's have you go over here. Since we're probably not going to be finishing this particular fight, might as well make some use of this thing. So, okay, that is a pretty big boom on that sucker. So we'll go ahead, set that timer to 3. Let's have you go over here. I'm gonna drop it. Shield guy's gonna pick it up. You're actually gonna move forward. Or no, I guess nobody else can open the door, huh? Alright, actually, let's have you move back. You pick it up. Go ahead and pocket your gun. Pick up this thing. That leaves you with 32. That's probably a pretty good chucking spot for him. Okay, we're going to be over-investing a little bit in our points here. So let's see, 30 to throw, so he's going to have one opportunity here. We're going to have to completely blow through points if he doesn't pull this off. Alright, so you open that up. Alright, that seems like it should be decent. Ooh, you can actually fire here. Now, if they pop, I wonder if it'll pop the electric bomb. Do I want a chance or no? Because that was a really... I think these guys explode in like a big old boom, so... Yeah, no, let's just have you go back to block. Oh, you suck! Get back to blocking that door. Since when... Apparently they can fire friggin' arm lasers, so that's always nice. Alright. Good enough. So you go this way. Alright, hopefully this doesn't blow up and hurt these things. Alright, and let's see what happens. Because I'm thinking, oh no, what the hell are you doing? Okay, I'm hoping that, by the way, I'm hoping that gets fixed. Like in some later versions, because that whole thing where they reaction fire and hit, you know, try to take 0% shots, that crap is annoying. Or like maybe an on-off switch for reactions, which granted, I would have inevitably forgotten to push anyway, but still. Alright. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna assume that's all of the dudes that can actually teleport, because I haven't heard a teleport. I know they've got teleporters, but haven't heard it. So we're gonna pull everybody back. Probably pick up as much equipment as we can carry. And we're just gonna pull back and we're gonna lay into that hallway. Or we're gonna expect to lay into that hallway. So, the timer on that thing should be down to 2. I would assume, like, given the big warm-up to that thing, I would assume since lightning's effective against these guys, or at least I've been told it's pretty effective, and I guess there was that, I think there was one time that we managed to get one with a shock time. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. In theory, they should be really friggin' effective. The downside to all this being that if the shock bomb doesn't go off at a time when I want it to, then we could be in a bit of hurt. I don't know if the shock bomb will affect the car barricade, so that might be something else to consider. So, okay, door's closed. They have no reason to open said door, so we're gonna just back everybody up for now. I think I'm gonna have her go pick up a magazine for her pistol, wherever that thing is. Feeling like I should maybe move all this equipment to the back of the room. So I was expecting like a bunch of rocket launchers and crap to fly in, but it doesn't seem like we're quite running into that situation. Alright, you go here. You're panicking. You're doing your thing. Let's go back to about here. Soap opera. Is there something good for you to pick up? Dark cannon. I feel like that might be a really good choice. Although if he fires with that thing, no. He's been consistently panicking. Okay, he's the reflex guy. He's not the accuracy guy. Okay, you're going to be facing the wall. At some point, I'm going to need you to canonize something, and you better be ready to canonize it good. So you face the wall. Minigun, you go here. Alright. take some of this replacement equipment, and I'm going to move it down 1 tile. I should have enough points to move most of it. Or at least some of it. So let's move you down here, drop it here. Should hopefully let us get away with a little bit more here. Go, drop all that stuff, and you're good. Just, I'm thinking if all that stuff does go boom, I don't really want it, you know, I don't want my stuff around it. So let's try to, we'll assume that's good. I don't want to spend everyone's TUs just in case there are more teleporters, but we'll assume that's good for now. Okay. Now, as far as that whole thing of the Humvee eventually disappearing, I don't know what the deal is with that. Every time that I've seen them, it almost seemed like they were just a permanent fixture, so... I mean, I did get it from one of the mod's creators, that, you know, that is a thing, you know, that they disappear eventually, so... we'll see. Alright. Now, that right there looks like a job for... probably the Dark Cannon. Because I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit less reliable than some of the other weapons we've got. But we'll see if maybe... I think that's the Pistolier right there, so we'll see if they can maybe do the job. Maybe I'll have... yeah, Pistolier run up, and then maybe... like, Electric Gun try to do some stuff, and then if they can't, we'll Rocketize. Never mind, they're getting Rocketized. We gotta take them all out right now. They gots to go. To go. So they definitely did have more teleporters. I wish I'd kept a ongoing tally of, you know, what exactly was kept or not. Or rather, what was knocked out or not. Actually, wait a minute. I've got my ongoing tally from that base thing I was talking about yesterday. So let's see. Soap Opera's panicked. Good for you. Where is a pen? Why is there never a pen when I need one? There we go. You're a pen. Okay, so that I know of, there's one guy on the ground right there in the corner, there's another one on that pile of stuff. So we'll assume that's 2. If there's any others that were gone, I don't know. And we'll assume for... I mean, it's an outpost thing, so we'll assume for a count of like 30. I know that's not necessarily a reliable number, but whatever, we'll go for it. Alright, so that's another one down. Go ahead and tally that up. Chalk up another one and all that goodness. Right, you're the one who can't even fire. Okay, fantastic. So that frees up 2 lightning guns for that. There you go here, please. Right, that partially got through, that did nothing, and that did nothing. Okay. I'm thinking we just Rocketize. Wow, okay. Wow, okay. These are not as reliable as I had maybe hoped. That worked. There we go. They've kind of burned through most of our one-shot kills there, but whatever. He's dead, so that's a plus. Now, big electric boom. Is that going to go through the door is a question. Because these doors are pretty freaking durable. I don't know if it's just electric damage or if it comes with something else. So I guess we'll find that out later. Something else that occurs to me, I haven't opened the door, and I haven't seen anything disappearing on that car, right? So I haven't opened that door. I wonder if it's opening the door that, like, pushes its hitbox or something. That can't be right, can it? I mean, I'd assume it's just 2 completely uninteracting objects, but... maybe? I don't know. Either way, that's 4. In fact, I'll probably keep them in different categories. So we've got T over here. Let's see, we've got X over here, and then we'll go C over here. I wonder if that old vanilla strategy... Okay, cool. That seems to have knocked out at least some of the big ones, because we got a shadow view there. I'm not going to open that to check just yet. We're going to hold out here for a while, so if the big one's knocked down, I'm going to assume all the little ones are knocked down. I'm going to put up 5. So I'm going to assume 5 or more for the Xenomorphs. Alright. Get your shotgun out. Debris, you're fine. Do you have a reload? Yes, you do. Wait a minute, which kind are you reloading here? Okay, you've got APs. I need to make sure that we're just using APs for the time being. But yeah, when I was going back and like checking what the hell happened last time, one of the things that I noticed was yeah, I was actually mistaking the different rocket types. But either way, we're out of the woods on that one. I mean, not out of the woods of anything, to be totally frank. But point being, we're not gonna do the same thing to break the game. It seems like as long as we're doing this, it's fine. So hopefully, hopefully it is. And I actually saw something really cool. So the other day, oh, there's another knocked out one. Oh, does it keep, like, lightning gas in the air or something? Ooh, let's chalk up another one there for the Xenomorphs. So yeah, I saw a really cool feature. That apparently there were still some visuals missing, but there was a new feature for kind of like somewhat base game Xenonauts, but essentially the newest, apparently beta version of X Division. So, all things being considered, if however this run ends up going, whether it continues its current trajectory straight into the ground, or if we end up pulling it out somehow, it does seem like there's some new features in that one, like a good number of new features. Like I remember from the old patch notes when he put out 1.0, it basically made assault rifles and stuff like that, just assault rifles and shotguns, a lot more viable in terms of their overall usage. Because mainly, the way that the system seems to work for armor is just, it's 15% of whatever damage got blocked that ends up being negated from the total armor value. So meaning, say they've got 100, if they got hit by a minigun, they're gonna get hit 40 times, even if it ends up blocking all of it. All those shots can do like up to 30 damage, so it's still shaving off like 5 armor or something like that with every shot. So it's gonna completely shred their armor shred that 100 armor from one burst. With some like rockets, it'll almost always go through, or it'll just completely break their armor. With shotguns, they have such a low base damage on each of their pellets, so they're hitting 12 times with both physical and... I don't know if the physical and stun count as 2 separate hits for the purposes of that thing, so I think it's 24 hits, taking about 2 armor off each. So in theory, they should be really good, but every time that I've tried them, they have not shredded armor at all. So, I don't know. Maybe I've just had bad luck with that. I don't know. Maybe someone can explain it to me. I know I've had a surprising amount of derpiness as far as this run's concerned. Including, I kid you not, so I was trying to find Sharon's comment recently. So I was watching through one of his newer stream VODs and stuff like that. Which, by the way, holy crap! Like, that stuff gets pretty intense. I think he's actually at about a similar-ish point in the game, because he was seemingly using similar equipment. Just seemingly way better armor. Anyway, so what I was trying to find is that comment about the piranha missiles, which I guess he kind of clarified anyway. Point being, yeah, with the piranha missiles, apparently they just don't have they specifically have to be told which thing to lock onto, which is why they weren't working when I was going and trying them. So yeah, I'll be using more of those going forward. Point being, did I ever count that 4th guy that got vaporized? Yeah, I did. Okay. Point being, yeah, new features. So there's like shotguns that actually stun things, so apparently there's a slow effect attached to shotguns. I think he was calling it like a shock and awe effect or something like that. So it basically becomes a completely disabling weapon, so it can shred armor, it can stun them, and it can suppress. Or no, I think he was using other stuff for suppressions. I think he said it was like negative 25% AP, so they can't even fire if they're both suppressed and hit by that effect, which is like beautiful. That's awesome. Like having a double suppression seems very fitting for this kind of game. Are they going to send in any more teleporters, though? Is the question. I feel like I'm forgetting something here. I almost know I'm forgetting something. Alright, I'm going to have you pick up an extra magazine, because that Magnum's really effective. Actually, drastically more effective than I was expecting, even. In fact, yeah, if we make it back through all this, I need to definitely go pick up more of those for everyone. See, as much as I want everyone to be facing away, yeah, just everyone face this way. Just there's nothing over here. It's at this corner. Who would ever look at that corner? What a dumb corner. We're gonna ignore that corner, and hopefully they teleport in. You know, before it turns out the rest are like friggin' Cesian psychic warlords or some crap. That seems like a thing that would exist in this. Cesian Big Death Lord. Just coming in with his dark hole emitting minigun. Seems possible. Why are you breaking and fleeing? There's literally... Alright, whatever. Yeah, let's see. Definitely psychics. I've been wondering, does psychics actually have a cooldown on their attacks? Because that's several times now when I've been looking through all this, and couldn't exactly make heads or tails of that particular thing. Because sometimes they just won't do anything. Like, I don't know if they actually have a cooldown, or if that's just an AI, thing, where they're like, okay, let's be nice for a minute, let's give them a chance to regroup before we completely screw them in the brain. I don't know. And I doubt I'll ever get an answer on that. So, are we just assuming they only had 4 teleporters, or... Also, yeah, if that shock bomb took out this entire area, yeah, I'm actually... Whenever he has TUs, I'm gonna go forward and double check. If that actually managed to take out that entire area, I am making a ton of those things. Is that... If that actually managed to completely wipe out an entire hallway, yeah, that's pretty strong, but I don't know for sure. They haven't opened it. Like, last time they were able to open it, so... Another thing that tells me is that the big guys, I assume it's the big guys, can probably open doors. I wonder if I should just... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to wait a few more turns to see if any more teleporters come in. If they do, we'll deal with those. But I want to take a look through this door. So I'm going to go forward 1. I know he's still got a snapshot on his shotgun. We're just going to look around real quick. Make sure everything's all good and kosher here. In fact, let's move some stuff. Yeah, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. No, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. Yeah, specifically medkits and batteries. Because if we're going for like a long-term thing, then I definitely want batteries. Okay. So gonna dedicate 3 guys to moving around. I think that might tempt the AI into doing something if they can. Could be wrong, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep Dart Cannon guy right here. Feels like that's... Oh, hello. You appear to be stopping by. Ooh, but now all my guys that I need to be attacking them are... I mean, there's shotgun for this guy. Do I really want to do that, though? Huh. Hello there, Bodark. No, Fisher, dude, what the crap? It's not the time to be doing that. Alright, oof. Okay, suddenly things got way worse. Okay. That doesn't seem to do piss all. Good to know. Okay. Alright, you can't fire that thing. You're panicked. Oh boy, we're gonna be having one of those, huh? Is this gonna do anything? Alright, that vaguely stunned them, but it's not really gonna do enough. Why do you guys gotta be in the way and on top of our supplies? Okay, 37 to fire. If you go here, we'll give you 1 shot. Alright, tell you what. Alright, that's that one gone. Now, okay, that shot's blocked. Alright, figured it was worth a go. Holy crap, I didn't mean to do that! But thank you for hitting that 3%! Oh! Holy crap! I was just looking around trying to see what her points were for moving and accidentally clicked it. Oh my god. That could have killed 3 guys and deleted all of our supplies in 1 shot. Ah, heart attack for the day right there. Dude, not even funny. Not even funny. Alright, whatever, that's both of them dealt with anyway. It's one of those new lease on life moments right there. Okay, okay. Tell you what, you guys want to go ahead and drop that stuff you were carrying so that we don't maybe risk that again? Maybe set up a little bit better? Because I was perfectly confident that we were out of the woods. But yeah, how are things, Mr. Bodark? Hopefully pretty decent. Yeah, the bad part is, so this guy right here, my first move was literally just going to be run up, shotgun this one, because I think the shotgun can get through most armor. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but still though, it seems to do like a cannon's worth of shock damage with a single shot. So, you know, despite being a shotgun, but whatever. Actually, I don't even know if it's like right to call it a shotgun because it uses completely different values from the others. Like, it just basically fires everything in one big lump instead of, you know, 24 different attacks. No, you do not fire again. You are... Nope, nope, nope. I don't even want to click on your stuff there. You are terrifying me. Yeah, I'll save on reloading these guys for now. And then, yeah, we need guys everywhere. We're going to have one guy dedicated to that whole, you know, actually moving stuff around thing. It's not going to be her. She seems pretty good at isolating stuff. It might be this cannon guy. I haven't quite decided yet. Let's pop a couple of these here. Can you reload that thing? Yes, you can. Okay. It seems like reload costs for that cannon are pretty low. I might use the lightning gun guys to actually move things around. Because they're actually pretty disposable. Well, not disposable, but their time is less valuable. Let's put it that way. Let's move this here. Just to have all these things scattered about a little bit better. And then end that turn. And then what are we dealing with? Okay, more psychic attacks. So, of the presumably 30, that is about 12 gone. 12 or more, because I don't know how many Xenomorphs are in there. And unlike the Reapers and stuff like that, they don't go around and make... Actually, wait a minute, I think they do make copies of themselves, because they've got those little facehugger dealies. So, I don't know if those actually count towards their quote-unquote population cap. So, I guess we'll see. They're opening and closing doors, so that might mean that they've dropped aggro. Alright, you just face the wall, you face the wall. Not that I'm expecting them to really do anything, but still. Everybody face outwards. Except for the rifles, which will face this way. So I was always worried about reaction fire. Actually, wait a minute. They've got a cooldown on their teleports, I think. I want to say it's like a 5-turn cooldown in vanilla. Because I would regularly run into those annoying situations, like late game, where you'd go into a farmhouse and they teleport in. They just like teleport in right behind you, and then you run up and it's like, okay, I got 2 guys with shotguns, and then they run up and they unload everything they have, and like, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't have the requisite, like, 600-something damage, so now you're dead. I mean, I would argue that was probably Vanilla's biggest flaw, is just HP got unreasonably high, so you got to the point where you would, like say you'd get a little bit behind or something, and then you'd have like 4 guys with HMGs or something, and they go up to a space dolphin. It's like, yeah, just like friggin' point blank unload everything. It's like, okay, that somehow wasn't enough damage. Like, but why? That is a lot of damage. Why is it not enough? How are they still standing? Like, oh, because reasons. So anyway, that's why I say that this one feels a bit more fair, because you know, you're basically seeing a situation where they don't necessarily have a crazy amount of health, like maybe it's 200-300 or whatever else in some of these cases, but you can do that much damage. Like, you can do that much pretty regularly. I mean, the big part of the big scary part of the game is actually breaking through their armor, and that's, you know, usually relatively simple. So as long as you just can control their movement, you know, you can eventually break them. I like it. Like, it feels better. Even if at times it may seem harder, it just feels better. Also, by the way, this theme right here, friggin' Feel the Heat, how does this not have more covers? Is it like, the entire soundtrack to Golden Sun is amazing. I mean, I absolutely adore it. It is just beautiful, but how does this track not get remade more? Like, I kid you not, it's a boss theme that gets used twice in both the games. Not in both games as in, like, each one uses it twice. I mean, like, in all of the, like, 600-something hour-long 2 games. And that's not even an exaggeration. I think that was actually how long my save file was when I was going through and more or less trying to 100% it. And, yeah, that's a GBA game, by the way. 2 GBA games. And it's weird because when you find out that they separate them, the Lost Stage is so much longer than the first one. Like, the first one... let's see, what's the route through that? You start up in your little town, you go visit the nearby town, you get your first party member, then you go through a cave, then you get blocked out from a bunch of other places. Then you go to a tower, you get your 3rd party member, then you... actually, no, that's your 4th party member by that point. Then you leave, you go through a forest, you do some forest shenanigans, then you go to a desert, you do some desert shenanigans, you go through a canyon, you go to a Coliseum town, then you go fight some stuff on a boat, which is pretty sweet. Then yeah, afterwards you get to another continent, and then you basically just go into the last boss, unless you want to go back for the 2 side dungeons. And like, that's the whole game. It's like, aside from collecting all the little not quite Pokermans and stuff like that, that's most of your route through the game. But then, yeah, you get to TLA. So in friggin' the Lost Stage, you just pick up right where that one left off with the opposite party. And then, let's see, they go through their starter town, they go through a desert town, they go through... Are you panicking? Whatever. Is he panicking? We're facing that way. It's facing this way. I was hoping to uncover more tiles, but whatever. Oh, let's have you face this way. There we go. No, you're busy panicking too. Anyway, so yeah, so you go through your desert town, you go pretty much traversing around the entire thing like 7 or 8 times, then I don't even remember most of it. So you're going around this entire continent several times, doing a bunch of optional stuff, then you meet up with the original game's party, then you suddenly have 2 parties, and then you have that whole continent. Then you've got like 20-odd random islands with all kinds of stuff going on there, then you upgrade your boat to a flying boat, which is just the best thing in any RPG ever. Like, okay, they only... I think... I wouldn't say Phantasy Star was the thing that actually started that. The whole, you start, you know, you get your little Jeep thing early on, then you get your plane thing later on. It's like in Golden Sun there, you basically could only go to port towns with your boat. And then, yeah, later on you got it upgraded to the point that you basically just had an all-terrain flying wing boat. It's like, that's the only one I can think of where it actually, like, took your thing and just upgraded it. Like, you didn't just get something completely different, it was just like, this is just your all-in-one, you know, flying ship now. It probably took the term airship very literally. Actually, I love that thing so much that there was this science project that we had to do for school, wherein we had to go make a, you know, the old egg dropping experiment, where you have to make something that'll make an egg survive a drop. So I took a bunch of toothpicks and scotch tape and cotton and things like that, and made a giant, like, just basically a giant replica of that thing out of toothpicks and scotch tape. And, yeah, no, it actually worked. The egg survived, and she's like, you know what, you spent way more time with this than you needed to. I'm like, yeah, this boat's pretty awesome, though, huh? Worth it. Worth it. It's good stuff. It is good stuff. We'll leave this room eventually. I mean, I'm gonna give them a couple more turns to send somebody over. I'm gonna assume that has to be most of them. Because, okay, I'm assuming most of their group has to be seasons, because I think these guys count as special, I'm not sure. Like, I could be wrong on this, but the way that I've seen them all deploying, it's like they've got basic infantry grunts that are the majority. They've got your cannon guys that are like the secondary majority, then you've got your special guys like these, which I think the teleporters are kind of like the Cesians variant of the Iridians, like in terms of what, you know, how they would spawn in. Okay, Fisher dude, come on now. Do you not realize that, I mean, we're doing pretty okay here, and you're over here crapping your pants? Just rude. Just plain rude. Over here acting like a psycho. Another cool thing I found out is, well, actually 2 different things. So one of which actually was when I was trying to look through Sharon's video there. He did finally confirm, like I'm pretty sure you confirmed it at another point too. But apparently, when you're in a base, they do still have to follow, they still follow the same mechanics you do. So if they control the control room, they see everything. They can teleport everywhere, they can do all of that. Actually, I think they're unlocked as far as where they can teleport anyway. But either way, they have full control over everything, they see everything. But then, yeah, if you take the control room, they can no longer see everything. So I guess at that point it's way too late anyway. And I still have no answer as to that one base, like 3, 4 something bases ago, when they managed to, when I had like, what was it, like 5, 6 guys running around the entire base trying to find who's left, and then it's just like one tank that's shoved between 2 pillars that, like, I know I've gone through there before. Like, there's no reason nobody ever saw that thing. But, anyway. Can you even open the door? Is there even a door to open? Huh. Oh, you don't have any points. Okay. That's what it is. He's too busy permanently crapping his pants. He is not the guy I want with the shotgun. I don't really want him here, period. Because literally I need all of this stuff, so... Like, anything I give him, he's just gonna do that. I do probably want Cannon Guy to drop his cannon, though. Because if we're gonna open that up, I need to be ready for that, just in case it does delete this again. So what we're gonna do, let's put your cannon over here, let's pick up your minigun again. Let's put this here. Where's your minigun? I think it was over here. Right, well you don't have a minigun anymore. That's cool. Congratulations, you get to keep that cannon. Alright, we'll use the pistol in place of the minigun. I mean, if we're running twice as much ammo for one weapon now, I think I'm probably going to want to reload this thing. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to have both these guys reload. Let's see if we can get Sharon in here. Because, yeah, I think he's online. Maybe we can get his feedback on this stuff. Get you some feedback! Oh, god dang it, soap opera. Get back here! Alright. I don't want to open this on any turn when anybody's panicking. So we're gonna wait until there's no panic. Once the panic's all gone, which is probably gonna immediately trigger off again. Maybe I should go a turn after a panic, actually. No, because they're immediately attacking again. What that's telling me, judging by the fact that there's only 2 going off, it's probably 1 leader and 1 scion, maybe? Alright, you're done panicking. Just run over here, pick up your cannon. Alright, get that stuff. Yeah, we can't even see inside. Okay, so... You see from here? Well, I should remember to save it, because that's already what lost me some progress last time. Because actually it was a little bit farther than it was, and then some shenanigans happened. So let's... I'm assuming it's the same F5, F9 combo as usual, but go ahead and check that out in just a sec. Is he crapping his pants? I don't know. It's possible. Yeah, he's busy crapping his pants. Okay, let's... Where's my options? Okay, game options. What the hell's my... I never use quick save. Okay, yeah, F5, F8. Gotcha. Although what we really just need is F5. There we go. So... That's that. I guess we could pistol pew-pew this thing, or put a rocket into it. I really don't want to waste the rockets on that. I really don't want to waste that, so... Maybe we'll just pick up one of their weapons and kind of pew-pew at it a little bit. See if that does anything good. Probably won't, but it's worth a try. Oh yeah, so... Dang it, Fisher dude. that, because if I put a rocket into it and it misses, and then we actually captured all those, that would just be tragic. I really, really, really wanted those. What do we actually have for equipment? So we've got those. Do we have any like capturing stuff aside from the shock bomb? And then I guess we have the zappy guns. Probably go miniguns and zappers on the big guys, if they're still out there. I mean, it seems like the most... Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh, hello there, Evan. Did you, buggy block the doorway? Kinda, sorta. So, it turns out, yeah, that thing from last time was... Apparently stuff goes a little bit janky when you block the only way in or out of a place. So, I think we're all good now. So, we just have teleporters coming in every now and then. Currently, the score sits at 6 teleporters dead, 6 or more Xenomorphs dead, and nothing for the Cesians quite yet that we know of. We know that there were a couple Cesians running around out here. I dropped a shock bomb right here, which I think took out all of their Xenomorphs, but I don't know. And right now we're trying to kind of puzzle out what exactly to do here. So I'm thinking, like, the most sensible thing might just be... Yeah, let's rearrange your inventory this round. The next round, I'm going to have her pick up all this stuff, and then just kind of run it to the center. So we're going to try to... First things first, we're going to... Ooh. Okay, that's a toxic grenade. Okay, good. We need to keep that, actually. We don't want to... That's handy. That's handy. So I want to move my supplies back. I want to move those guys, like, let's say we move everything right here-ish. Then if we do have to unload into this doorway, then we... Well, it would be a shame to lose so many knockouts, but... What I'm thinking is... We move this out of the way. Probably use the pistol to just blow it up. Move that out of the way. We open the door. We kind of deal with whatever's left in the hallway. Have somebody run out, collect all these things, bring them back. If it looks like we can press through here, like if we have some rocket launchers on the side, and it looks like they can run in there and just like blast away anyone that's out here, then we'll proceed on. Otherwise, we'll just collect everybody on the pad and get the hell out. So that's kind of the idea here. What the? Hang on. I have to go smack a cat off the counter. 1 second. Alrighty, and I'm back. Okay. So moving on here. Moving right along. Okay, so we got all that. I think that's all the TUs I want to spend on this endeavor this round. And what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to move them... I'm going to move them, and then I'm going to do the whole evac check real quick, just to make sure that those tiles are actually viable, just in case I do only have 1 round to run back and get everybody out. Because I'll be honest, I'm thinking the odds are like a good 60 to 80% that as soon as that buggy's moved out of the way, we're going to basically get completely overwhelmed. So, if that's the case, obviously we want to have the option to bug out. The other stuff is replaceable. I mean, we already accidentally blew up a minigun, but, you know, nobody died as a result, so that's nice. Yeah, you go pick up your stuff, Mr. Fisher dude. Just more to fish my own. Alright. So our stuff's moved around. You should... Ah, crap. Just shy of being able to carry that guy. Let's move this here, let's move this here, and then these things. I think that's the dead one, but whatever. Actually, yeah, no, let's drop him on the ground. There really has to be some better way of moving stuff. Actually, yeah, that's probably the only one I really want to move. So that's the live capture. Although I can't really move him anyway, because he's under a pile of stuff. What happened to that guy? Oh, he just kind of got crushed under a pile of grenades. How does he breathe under all this stuff? Who knows? And she can't technically move right now. Alright, let's put this here. She'll have the points to move a couple points down. Or a couple tiles down. And I'm assuming while we're moving stuff around, if they have any other teleporters, that's when we're gonna have a problem. And they're going for a mind control. The plus side is, most of these guys aren't wearing any armor, so I can just kind of zap gun them and kind of go from there. So we kind of have a counter to mind control. Yeah. Yeah, they're going for our pistolier. Okay, he's panicked. That's nothing new. Alright. Go ahead and move all of that business right downhill. I mean, so far we haven't seen them running too many cannons, at the very least. So that's nice. It's a good little change. Arrange that stuff. Let's pop this over here. This over here, and you move it on down. Just as far as you can go. Yeah, they might be out of teleporters. I mean, I said that 2 teleporters ago, but they might be out of teleporters now. Who knows? I don't actually know what their teleporting cooldown is. I mean, they've been sending them in about 2 at a time, so... Who knows? You know, maybe they're just limited to only sending 2 at a time. Maybe they're just teleporting around everywhere else, who knows? Actually, wait a minute. Do we by any chance have a hidden... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything there. Yeah, I don't think we have any hidden walls. That might have been really handy to have. Because yeah, if there was a hidden wall in here, oh man, that would just be busted. We could just go set up a minigun in there and then, like, yeah, just open up the wall and let them run into that over and over. Oh, that'd be real nice. And then they just, like, come out one tile at a time and just have, like, the 2 zappy guns and miniguns and just, like, but, yeah. That ain't gonna happen. Excuse me. Cat, you wanna maybe not try to nap on the router? Alright, now seriously, cat, come on, stop trying to... Why are you being so weird? Hold on, crap. Nope. Cat, stop being a dickhead. It's like, okay, if I'm not allowed to go sleep on the router, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to rip this headset off your head. Because he gets himself completely tangled in the wire and goes and sits his gigantic fat butt down. Hi there, crazily affectionate cat. You got your breakfast. I don't know what you're being all weird about. Alright, let's move a little bit more stuff and see if we can maybe dig out poor Mr. Corpse Man. Man, he's just having a real bad day under there. It's like, so how'd your day go? Oh, you know, I teleported in to go deal with those guys that were invading our house and then got electrocuted unconscious and then crushed under a pile of equipment. It was a bad time. Wouldn't recommend. 0 out of 10. So yeah, it kind of looks like we're about to get Snowpocalypse Part 3 over here, because apparently just it never ends. Seriously, it is just comical at this point how many friggin' nonsense storms we've had. I mean, we had that first one that was that one that was like going to -70 in some places. We had that one that was just a crap load of snow and ice and everything. That one sucked. And yeah, now we're just getting what appears to be crazy amounts of hail. It's like, it looks like snow, but you go out there and you just feel yourself getting pelted. Like, it just feels like ice. So, I don't know. I guess on the nice part is it's not all freezing solid and becoming all horrible. Like, I guarantee you somebody will wind up with something broken off our steps on the very front. Because it's just a slope of slightly melted ice. And everyone always, like, I kid you not, I hear people falling. Like, we're not too far from the door, and I always hear people falling. And it's like, you know, why does it not stick? We've had so much ice and snow. You know, if you're running inside from the snow, maybe check that it's off your feet before you go and slip on the stairs, because you've still got snow on your feet. Or if you're running outside, you don't have to catch yourself. You just, you know, don't step on the icy slope real fast. Just a bit of a thought, you know, maybe consider it. Alright, let's just drop equipment everywhere. See, all we have is rain, which is perfectly acceptable. Have a Charizard to keep you warm. Man, I'm not even sure he could keep his crap warm right now. It is redonky nuts. Like, seriously, it just does not end. It's like, Michigan, make up your mind. That, like, the other day, right? That whole icy, snowy... Oh, come to think of it, yeah, I never even mentioned that, did I? So, alright. So last week, we were supposed to be headed out of town for a little bit. We had made plans months ago to go visit some relatives, and, you know, it was a whole thing. So, like, okay, you know, okay, everybody's busy crapping themselves, fantastic. So we're gonna go visit them, you know, everything's going according to plan and everything. You know, I'm rushing out the door, get everything all ready, you know, get the kids all packed up, get our stuff all packed up, slam everything in the car, run out the door, you know, get everything all taken care of, you know, show up to my wife's work and everything. Okay, you know, we're good, we're going. I'm not getting yelled at because we're late this time. We're all good. And then we get going, and we make it 10 miles before we are forced to turn back. Now, to give you an idea, like, my wife is a pro at this stuff. She grew up in the snow. She's seen some pretty gnarly storms. I've seen her, like, going through conditions where I can't even see. Like just zero visibility. And she's there, like, yeah, it's fine. Stop being a wuss. We got this. So, like, to see her looking and getting freaked out by it was something completely different. Hey there, it's Thunder. How am I doing? Sounds rough? Yeah, so that was last Friday, though. So we get there, and yeah, there's, like, trucks overturned. Like, we see one guy that's, like, off on his driver's side door, slammed into a tree. There's a semi that apparently had crashed into him, or he crashed into, or something. That's there with some pieces dangling off. And, yeah, like, it's just a mess. The highway's blocked off in all directions. We stop by at a restaurant there just to kind of ride out the storm a little bit, because, like, you can't go above 15 miles an hour. Just cars do not drive anymore. And, yeah, we're hearing stories about people's Transformers blowing out everywhere, and everyone's literally just hiding at this Red Lobster and getting terrified by the prices more than the storm, but whatever. So, yeah, you know, not ideal. The very next day, everything's all nice and sunny and melted. The very next friggin' day! You can see the ground and everything. Like, what the hell? Michigan, make up your mind. It's bizarre. Like, our weather makes no sense over here. So yeah. That was something. Is Wife a Northerner? Yeah, dude, she's the northest of Northerners. Like, she knows this stuff. Like, seriously, it's funny, because I've never once seen horrible conditions that she did not drive through without even blinking. And bear in mind, I've seen some crap. Like, I've traveled all around the country. I've gone through situations where it was, like, snowing and raining and being all windy and crap, or, you know, in a mountain at the same time. You know, did a fair bit of driving over on the friggin' Death Road in California and all that kind of thing. Or Widow's Peak, or whatever the hell they call that stupid thing. It's just basically the stupid one-lane road right across the mountain and everything. But anyway, like, I've seen some crap, and the weather here, I can't drive in it. Like, it's more often than not, I can't even see. So you gotta, like, really grown up around this stuff to, visually identify what the hell is even going on around you. So there's that. Oh, hello there, Xanthus. See, internet is running off a radio link after someone cut the cord, so I can only see the stream at 160p. Wish you luck and catch up on the vid later. Try not to blow me up again. I'll try. Hang on, I think one of your people is in here. I'd have to check. Yeah, I think Elizanthus survived, is somehow still around. Actually, no, I think she's injured with a medal sitting back at base, if I recall. Let's see here. We've got Depressed Guy, that 70s guy, Prison Break with hair, bleach beard, not taking crap, selfie, Fisher Dude, Floor Debris, Uzbashera, and Soap Opera for sure. So yeah, I think you're sitting back at base at the moment. Is that Golden Sun music? Hell yeah, it is. It is a 3-hour-long compilation of covers that somebody did. It's really good. It's really good. It's some pretty fantastic stuff. Yeah, Golden Sun, if you've never played that game, that game has some music. It's so good. Like, you don't know how good that game's music is until you've played it. There's no reason for a GBA game to have such good music. Like, hands down, easily some of the best I've ever heard. And I went for a cover simply because it was the only one that did a full compilation without needing to load anything in the background, so that's always nice. See, it's only kind of cold here in Oklahoma. Yeah, hopefully you're missing most of this bizarre weather conditions. Yeah, Golden Sun is amazing. But, by the way, have you guys seen the Dark Sun Rising mods for Golden Sun and The Lost Age? Because I was actually planning to cover those this week. Like, it says in the description, it's kind of a variety week, just because there's a ton of stuff that I kind of wanted to throw out there and see what stuck, as it were. So what I wanted to do was this one. There's the FFTA2 redesign thing that I was doing later today. There was an OB64 speedrun attempt, because I saw that somebody was doing routing for that, tomorrow. And then I wanted to do Golden Sun, Dark Sun Rising at some point too. So they're not exactly very friendly mods. But yeah, the Dark Sun mods basically make it to where you know how with Golden Sun you had all those like dozens upon dozens of different random classes that they looked cool and you probably looked at and then realized that they were so much less powerful than just stacking one element of one character. Well, it basically is a mod that tries to make those viable. So redoes the balance of all of them, redoes the balance of all the items, and just in general makes the game a lot more difficult, which, like, I will say they take it too far in some cases. Like, honestly, the amount of tries it took to do Toadampa was ridiculous. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's just basically this side dungeon kind of boss guy, in which you're basically going and rescuing this merchant character, one of your main character's dads. And yeah, like he's captured by this guy who basically has a giant frog. Now, the guy's name is Dodampa, and then his frog is Toadampa, but anyway. Point being, a lot of your fights do come down to, like, using psi seals on stuff, which, when do you remember ever using those in the game? Like, using psi seals, using silences, using all kinds of different status effects, and then just rotating all of them while everybody's just barely surviving attacks and that kind of thing. It's interesting. Like, it becomes more of a puzzle. I will say it's definitely not viable whatsoever for an Ironman run, but it's definitely interesting if you look at it like a puzzle. But it's definitely a neat way to revisit the game. It's kind of like New Game Plus for Golden Sun, for all intents and purposes. See, there was a third Golden Sun game. I was not aware of this. Yeah, that's God dang, I think that was Dark Dawn or something Dawn. But yeah, I heard it was pretty good. I actually have a copy of it. For some reason, I've never gotten past the intro. I have no idea why. Loved Golden Sun 1 and 2. For some reason, I have just had that thing sitting around for ages, and so... You know what? I've literally got my DS right in front of me. Why haven't I... I mean, it's in there. Oh, it's because I was going through FFTA2 redesign. Okay, whatever. Well, you know, whatever. We'll slap that sucker in there. Okay, why did I not remember to save this? Yeah, I'm gonna have to... You know what? There we go. Let's power this thing off right now. I'm gonna try that third one tonight after I'm done with my reading for the day. Alright, does everybody have their weapons? Have we successfully managed to... There we go. We found him. We found him under the pile of stuff, finally. Poor bastard. Like, please, stop squishing me. Like, I'm sorry, sir. We must squish you. You are so squishy. Alright. And I guess let's move you... let's say here. Just gonna drop him down here. Along with a couple fire grenades. So I don't want to waste a rocket on this Humvee, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to have her pick up another magazine for her pistol, and I'm just going to have her kind of... Oh, actually we have precision rifles. Yeah, we can just use those. Can use that to wear this thing down. So let's put you down. Pick up those precision rifles, because let's be honest, we're probably not going to be using them very much. And then we're just going to plink away at that thing. So you go back here, take a crouch, and we'll see what it takes to bust through this thing. So yeah, pistol and precision rifles. Because I think that's all the teleporters now. See, it sucks to remember the series being great. Yeah, there was no excuse for a GBA game to be that good. It was unfriggin' reasonable. I mean, like, I remember playing Golden Sun 1 was like, wow, this is better than it has any right to be, you know, absolutely blown away. Then, you know, Lost Stage comes out and like, wow, this is just friggin', like, humanity does not deserve this. Man, I'm sure I still have the cartridge here somewhere. I think I was one of the few weirdos that actually went through and properly tried to max out all my characters and everything. Like, went and got all the hidden summons and everything. Got friggin' Daedalus, got, what's it? You just, like, got all the gens and everything, got all the cursed stuff, and then just sat in that one hallway. Like, I think... Was it Daedalus's hallway? There's one hallway in this one hidden dungeon area where you can find phoenixes, and they're worth, like, 5,000 experience each. And that's... Basically, I saw that number, I'm like, yep, we are sitting here and grinding until nothing stands a chance. Because I thought that you actually got something for beating the arena. The arena has no ending. Say no copy, I was talking about the DS Golden Sun. The story ends on cliffhanger, there's no sign of the... No! Don't tell me they ended it on a... that's really lame. Why would they do that? You don't end that on a cliffhanger. Okay, whatever, I'm fine with just 1 and 2. That's a good ending. I mean, literally the only dangling plot thread after 1 and 2 is just... Or rather, it's funny because they kind of dangle it out there, like, what's Alex gonna do? He's still out here in the background. Then friggin' Deus Ex Machina Ball shows up, he's like, hey, how's it going? It's like, yeah, going pretty great, I got my infinite power or whatever. It's like, yeah, so here's the thing, turns out you can still be paralyzed, here you go, have fun hanging out in rocks forever. He just shoves him in the earth. It's like, yeah, unlimited power doesn't matter if you can't move. Like, man, Deus Ex Machina Ball's a dick. It's pretty great. Like, it's seriously funny how he goes from being a good guy in the first game to being questionable throughout all the second game, up until the very last moment when it's like, yeah, okay, you know what, you're alright. By the way, yes, we are still camping out a room with no entrance at the moment. Reason being, I want to make sure that we got all the teleporters. I think we got all of them. Current death count stands at about... I'm assuming the base has 30. Let's see. Publisher is making games still on the Switch. He's right for RPGs. Maybe we'll get to see something on the front. Hopefully. I'm still a little bit surprised that they haven't put anybody in Smash. I heard they were going to, but don't know if anything ever came of that. Alright, so we've got all our insta-kill cannons. Got you over here. Man, I really, really don't want to just immediately die upon opening this door. Okay. here, move you here. Alright. Because I think everything is just out of the way enough that we hopefully shouldn't have to worry about it. Yeah, we should have a minigun right here. Actually, no, we'll move them back, because I don't know if this is going to explode at all. Let's see, Guardian Legend and Jet Force Gemini. I heard those were pretty good. I don't know if we're 100% certain what they do, but I've heard they're pretty nifty-like. But yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff making its way to Switch, so hopefully. I'm still holding out for maybe another Ogre battle. It's not, like, okay, recently I've been talking about the fact that, like, Wargroove got away with blatantly copying a thing, and I'm hoping somebody does that for Ogre battle. Like, I'm hoping that those people are like, hey, here's this one series that did really well that they just totally forgot about. Here's another strategy series that did really well that they also totally forgot about. Maybe we can just copy that too. So that's my hope. You know, maybe. Maybe that'll happen. Okay, guys, come on. Scoop that crap out of your pants and let's keep going. Let's see, Breath of Fire had a JP Mobile release a few years ago. It did not do well. I heard... Let's see, what was it? Something with a B. There's another series that was kind of similar to Fire Emblem. What the hell's it called? They always advertise it now. And it's funny because they're like, oh, it's a strategy game. Check out this chick's cleavage. What's it called again? I know you guys probably know it. Let's see, I've been playing through the first one. Play the hell out of BF3. I think the one BOF I played the most of was the GBA one. The first one, with kind of a very, 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 very loose plot, but then very interesting battle animations. I kid you not, I literally played it for the animations. It's like, the mechanics are okay, but dude, these animations are really okay. It was nice, it was nice. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, that guy's still panicking, of course he is. Yeah, BF 1 to 4 is good, 5 is ass, 6 is a big friggin' mobile game. Eh, that sucks. It sucks when they do it poorly. Like, whatever that one was that I'm thinking of here. Man, why? Not Brigandine. God dang it. What was it called? It was something that a Chinese company picked up. It's a one-word name, something fancy sounding. Did they just teleport a guy in? Wait a minute. Did they just mind control somebody? Let me look at the replay. No, that's still there. Yeah, they mind controlled them. Okay. Zappy guns or go. Okay. Lord Debris, congratulations on your unconsciousness. Alright, somebody want to go medicate them now? There you go. Go shove a Tide Pod down their throat and we should be good to go here. Yeah, the funny part is you literally only have to heal them for 1 HP. Alright, can you, there we go. Yeah, 1 HP is enough to recover from KO. I mean, they were bound to succeed eventually. Langrisser, there we go. Pretty good mobile game, having never played the original. Yeah, it looked pretty neat. But yeah, apparently the company that picked it up was a Chinese company. Like, apparently the original in Japan, they just basically forgot about their IP or something like that, or they went under, or something like that. And so there was a company in China that had grown up playing a hell of a lot of it, and so they had gone and they picked up the IP. They started off just copying. Like, apparently there were fan mods for either 3 or 4 or something like that for one of them. But they started off just copying it at first, and, you know, all was well and good. But then they realized, hey, we can just go, we can go legit with this, so they did. And, yeah, so that's exactly what they did. So they got the IP, they went ahead and made a mobile game, and it turned out pretty alright. So that's really nifty. So here's how we do this. We're gonna crouch these guys down, because I want them to have some... I was thinking, like, they have accuracy, these guys have rockets behind. lose out on mobility. We probably don't want this guy here, and he's going to be just ridiculously unreliable. Thing is, we need to get some kills going, because if we can get some kills going, then we can at least get their morale up to the point where he stops panicking every single turn. Which is not real into the Fire Emblem style of strategy. SRPGs are definitely different, but they tend to be favorites from Source Group folks. Yep, I don't know. Fire Emblem, it depends on which one. Like, the GBA ones I absolutely adore. And then the fact that there's a randomizer for both versions of that was awesome. It's just plain awesome. But then, yeah, like the newer ones haven't been able to get into those really. It's funny because I did challenge runs of Awakening, and yeah, it's that's about the only sound I can make for what I think I hear. It's just a big old bucket of meh. Alright, let's load you up. Probably get a smoke in there. In fact, when we know that we're about to go blow this up, we're probably going to want to toss a smoke out here. Let's see. A song. Post a song to the link in the Discord for you. Okay. Definitely a glutton for punishment. Well, sometimes you gotta. But no, like, as far as Awakening goes, see, like, I just like challenge runs because what they do, they tend to make you figure out shenanigans that you never would have otherwise tried. And that, like, that's the big selling point for me. Like, for example, it started with Armored Core and Tactics Ogre in the GBA. Like, those were basically what just kept me going for a while there. And I was just like, with Armored Core, there was, especially 3 and SL, usually what ended up happening is you would play with people, they would figure out like their build that they liked, and then they would deviate from it. And so one of the funs of that series was essentially to keep going through with different builds over and over and over. Just, you know, it started off with like, okay, I really like lightweights this time, you know, lightweights machine guns. Over here I'm gonna go bazookas and heavies, or like shotguns on a mid, or, you know, go for a missile build or something, and every single time it played entirely different. So I was like, okay, this is pretty awesome, I'm gonna keep trying this with Tactics Ogre, and so I was like, okay, you know, I want to go for like a modern soldier kind of run, so I just get like generic soldiers and crossbows, and they can use a short sword and a crossbow, or a heavy crossbow, and that's the only equipment they can use all game, and it works. It's like, okay, this is good, I'm gonna keep going with this, and I think that's just how it went. Hang on, which song did you post there? It's under. Alright, is this guy finally not panicking? Okay. That didn't seem to do very much. I'm assuming we're ultimately gonna need something a little bit more than his dinky little gun. But I think that thing can do upwards of 100 damage per shot. So if that's the case, then this Humvee should hopefully get knocked out within a few shots. There we go, we got Doom Dragon theme. Actually, no, this is... no, I think this is Doom Dragon. Or no, Fusion Dragon. I think this one's Fusion Dragon, and then Doom Dragons. By the way, is there ever a better boss name, like final boss name rather, than Doom Dragon? Like, what the hell? What is that? What is Doom Dragon? Actually, you know what? Golden Sun is one of those few cases where, like, they pulled complete Deus Ex Machinas all the time, but it worked so well just because of how they presented it. Like, okay, spoilers here if you haven't played Golden Sun, but it sounds like everybody has. But how awesome is it that you have these two bosses that you've been fighting all game, and then you fight them solo, and then you can beat them solo, but you can't beat them together, and then you finally beat them together. You're like, oh man. This is, you know, it ain't over yet, and then they just like friggin' fall into a lighthouse, and they're like, yeah, check it out, we're a frickin' dragon now. And then like the entire perspective of the fight shifts. It just like shifts backwards, and just suddenly like they're. Oh man, how do you miss a wall? How do you hit a wall right in front of you? But man, it's so good. It's just so good because like the entire time you're locked into this one camera perspective, and then for that one fight, it draws it way back just so they can show you the entire boss. Like, dude, that's awesome. That is how it's done. It's such a small change, but it's so effective, you know. Ah, man, I loved it. Loved it. And then they went even farther with that and Lost Age because they figured out more little camera tricks they could do. Like all those times when they just simply did a mirror image flip of the entire thing, like for example with Pyroclasm or something like that, and you just had these few moves that you couldn't get in the first game, but then you got them in the second one. Ah, man, it's just so good. All right, of course he's panicking. Okay. All right. Everybody get ready to friggin' lay in here. Oh, dude, you better not panic. You better not panic. I should probably check if there's actually hidden tiles. But yeah, that lighthouse theme, man. I think that was Venus that was playing right there. I think, man, nothing tops Mars. Friggin' Mars Lighthouse and Earth Rock, I think, are probably the two that get me the most. I kid you not, I have all the Lighthouse and Elemental Rock themes on my phone. Just like, they are my chill music. There we go, there's Doom Dragon. Okay. Oh crap, we did knock it out. Okay. So. Rear odds of rocketizing way down here. 14%. Alright, we got a Cesian dude guy over there, so tell you what. First shot should be towards the guy that can actually fire back. Alright, so if you can't hit him, can you? Fail, okay. He's gonna fail too. Right. If you step forward and burn an 8, that's gonna take a 28. That's a 62 as is. They're very weak to fire. We'll use that as a last resort. Can you suppress this guy? So I'm already out of shots here. Basically, you don't. That's what you're telling me. Okay. You don't have the points to fire. You do. Fantastic. Okay, that's with that one gone. Wait, who has that smoke grenade? Somebody has a smoke. Okay, you go ahead and smoke us up. Into bleeding. That should be okay. Okay. Does anybody have a second smoke by chance? There's one thing I didn't really realize until, like, going through some stuff recently. You can actually double up on smoke. Okay, you need 39 to burst. Let's wait here. Hopefully that misses. Oh, crap. Please don't. Respect the smoke, you douche! Okay. Light him up, please. Okay. There's something in the way there. Okay. And we do have a second smoke. Does this work? Yeah. Okay, that makes it all dark smoke. That should be okay. Let's get you right up to the door then. Let's get you here to fire that way. Let's move you up, in fact. Past the door. So I'm going to move her here because she's got a good quality shield. You're going to move forward one, you're going to block the deer shield. got a shield blocking him. Alright, let's move you up. Let's move you up here behind this one. Hopefully he's going to be okay to go just medicate himself. Yeah, if it's just the one guy for now, we can deal with that. Play that song right now if you want. It's true, but every time that I go and I load things, stuff goes wrong. No, 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 no. Oh, no, please. Please stop, please stop, please stop. Just stop right there. You're good, you're good, you're good, good. Just chill right there. You're fine, you're fine. Okay. That is a weird choice from his part. Okay. So. That guy needs to be set on fire. Rocketize that one on the left. I don't know if they pop into a big old poop explosion, but whatever. So we'll deal with them. Please nobody panic, please nobody panic, please nobody panic. We don't have time for that right now. Okay. First off, you go patch yourself up. I know we've got bigger concerns, but just do it. You get to live for now. But yeah, anyway, what I was trying to say is that, yeah, loading things. Okay, apparently he does poop explode. Good to know. So this one is going to go patch her up next. He doesn't have the points to make that happen. There we go. Idea here mostly being that he shouldn't be able to enter the room without taking damage, so we leave that as it is. Minigun might be able to suppress. It's gonna take so many points for you to move that way. Oh, because the wall's blocked. Okay. You open up that thing. Tell me, can we pick this one up? Yeah, Xeno Queen, okay. Okay. Let's drop you here. Seems like a Queen's a pretty good capture. So I'll drop you right there. Can we move here and still fire? We can move here and still fire. Okay, good. They're suppressed. Range on the stupid thing. 3 tiles? Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Or like 2 tiles, mostly. Okay, you're gonna move forward slightly. I just want to see what else is going on here. So, one guy running around over here. Let's move you behind the shield. Move you back into the smoke. You're reloaded, you're repaired. Yeah, I'm not gonna have him fired just yet. Soap opera, you pick up a launcher. Alright. We'll get you over this way. Please don't. Please stop. Please stop. This is what bugged me about... Okay, I think he just killed himself. This is kind of what bugged me about that base game in a lot of cases, where you get to the point where they're coming in with freakishly high AP. So 2 things here. I'm gonna go ahead and test something real quick, because what I want to do is I want to make sure that if I have a need to, that I can just bug out. So Okay, we'll just save over this. So if we abort... Okay, those 2 tiles are good. It doesn't look like it's keeping the items on that tile, though. Wait, holy sweet Christ. What? 59? Okay, I wasn't trying to spoil that for myself, but 50 friggin' 9. Okay. Well, let's get my tally out. First off, 2 more on the Xenomorph thing. No more teleporters have come in. Maybe 1 Cesian? What the crap? Okay, apparently there's 60 dudes here. Sure, okay. Alrighty then. Alright, 16%. Can you just shove the barrel down his throat, please? Because I want to double check on that one, too. Okay, cool. Good to know that was pointless. Yeah, I played that completely wrong, because what I need to do is get this guy out first. That guy offed himself. Or that one's captured, actually. Okay. And you move this way. We're definitely a threat of a launcher. You're bleeding. I know that, I mean, it's a busy thing, but I need you to go open this door. Alright. Let's move you here. Get her unbleeding, please. Okay, she's good. Stabilized for now. Zappy Gun probably won't do the trick. If I can get behind him, it probably would, but for now, it's just... I don't even know why I tried. It's just bouncing off his stuff. 39. I can point blank him, though. So that's what we're gonna do. There's another one gone. I realize I just put them all in really risky positions. Let's chalk another one down. So that's fine. Alright. You need to drop that smoke. Do it. Alright. That'll do. Got him somewhat smoked up. Now I know I have another one somewhere here. Or I guess that's my last one. Okay, cool. That's fine, that's fine. Technically, he probably should aim at... He's got a cannon, though. Right, well, hopefully these 3 aren't dead, because I need their equipment. I might have just completely flubbed this up, but we'll see. We'll see. You go here, throw this thing on the ground, pick up a couple Tide Pods, because you're going to need to get medicated. Chuck. You're gonna move down here. Please just run. You are a dick. Wait a minute, what? Squeeze me? Oh, by the way, so I should probably clarify for earlier, in case you haven't been here for the rest of the run, the reason that I was checking if those 2 things on the pad were actually counting as getting out of here, it's because there's a bug with the game that certain tiles will not register bodies, certain tiles will not register items. So I'm not sure if it's entirely the case, but I think it's the tiles that you start on that are even active in the first place. So you can run into some weird, janky problems with that. Alright, floor debris, go reload your gun. This is the perfect time for you to do stuff, but I don't think you're going to be able to. You go set that piece of crap on fire. Where that went. Okay, well, I mean, at least there's some stuff in the way. Do we have a launcher? We need to reload. 31. This could go tragically. Suddenly you need more shots to fire. Okay, that sucks. If he goes here, there is a chance that he can stun it. He will also almost guaranteed get attacked by that thing. Alright. Worth a try, but not everything's gonna work out. Okay. Can't tell if he's bleeding or not, so just fix whoever you can. What does this need to fire? 30. I can't see jack through this smoke. Yeah, if I move this one here, they might be able to do it. Because the shield doesn't protect their back. Alright, try it. Nah, it's still not breaking through their armor, though. Oh! Okay. Apparently they resist it. And now it takes you even more points to fire? What the hell? I don't get what's going on with this guy's aim right now. Okay, so we need 30. It's possible, though. It's possible for him to fire. Let's get you out of here. Let's get you somewhere that way? I don't know. Let's go that way, I guess. Let's get you out of here. Go here. What about taking a shot at this one instead? Alright, whatever, just go for the nade. Perfect, nailed it. Okay, healthy bit of punishment. It's probably going to stomp right through that fire, but we'll see how it goes. Dang it. It's not going like I wanted it to. Alright, let's see how bad this goes. Probably buries the answer. Alright, Fisher Dude fell, nobody gives a crap. Nobody kind of cares. Whoa. Okay, I think it just spent all of its points. Oh! What the hell is that? Oh, you dickhead. Okay, that's a problem. Plus that it keeps everyone that's in the room safe. Actually, I might be able to knock out everybody. Actually, yeah, getting themselves knocked unconscious might be a good idea, because then, yeah, I can pull back into the room. Yeah, I definitely overstretched here. God dang it, why did you fall unconscious? Do you have anybody that's actually armed? Because you're armed. This step away. Yeah, toxin gun seems like that'd be useful here, so pick up that. Minigun. Loaded. Okay. you let yourself get knocked unconscious, please? The reason I'm doing that is because it only takes 1 HP of healing to bring them back to life. So those guys are all KO'd. We only have one guy that's actually dead. If they walk through this door, we're going to need 1 turn of setup. Oh, you son. Okay. It apparently can't get through that armor. Oh, he just knocked himself out. Okay, that's another season down. Nice. Man, their stun gas is really good. They're gonna get me some of that. We're gonna go for Zappy Gun and Minigun on this thing. Looks like we can't rock it anyway. Stun can partially get through. He's panicked. This is probably going to break a lot of equipment, but we need to get our people out, so... Or, you know that. That's fine, too. Okay, good. They're going to go for another... Okay, it's slightly getting through. Maybe Double Zappy Gun will sort this thing out, because I think it's almost dead. If we can capture it, that'd be pretty handy. I think. I don't exactly know what capturing these things gets you aside from melee weapons. Alright, please, 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 keep it in check, guys, come on. Okay, that's good stun damage. That's not as good, come on, finish him, please, please, please! Yes! Suck it! Alright, minigun on the door. You're ready to do your business. Is there a magazine for this? No, but there's a toxin grenade. Right. Nice! He's dead. Okay. But this is doable, as long as nobody panics. Come on. Keep it together. Again, Bleachbeard is still going. He panicked. Alright. 39 to fire. Let's get you close as possible. Light him up. Suppressed but not dead. Crap. We're way too resilient for your own good. Although we do know that we can apparently resist those shots now. I don't know how that's even possible. Of course he has, okay. See if you can capture him. Not that we necessarily need to, but, you know, the option's there. Okay, now end him. Dude, what is this guy's friggin' armor? What the hell? No, seriously, what the actual crap? Also, I have to get way more suits of this wolf armor. And I just saw another Cesian go down. Like, come on, guys! Dude! Wait for 15 minutes on the Squatters Massacre. They're not dead yet, is the thing. Come on, let me have my turn already. So they're not dead. They're unconscious. Most of them are unconscious, some of them willingly. Okay. Don't panic, you dick. Okay. So... let me do this. She's about to go down. He's panicked. They're panicked too. Awesome. If anyone somehow survives this, I'll be amazed. Pisses me off, because that's 3 minigun things straight at that guy and it did nothing. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Thank you. Hello there, Pen. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Okay. Here's the thing. Sick of your crap. Goodbye. This guy needs a medkit. This thing's empty. Of course it would be empty. Here's the thing, though. Bit of a judgment call. Lose 1 suit of armor, but we gain the captures that we've gotten so far. Or... no, he's definitely going to get shot. Boarding's the only answer here. So one guy makes it out, but we get some captures. Because otherwise, that guy's going to come around and he's going to shoot him. It sucks because there's so many good captures up here, but we can't get any of them. Alright. I know, it sucks. They're all just out there, but they get upgraded. We got the Queen. We got a Wraith Terror Soldier. We'll see what that... yeah, now it's up to 64, so apparently they were just spawning new units. So that's fine. But new stuff was learned. So we got that. It's fine. We need to get some new rookies. You know what? This is actually not undoable. That could have gone a lot better, but it could have also been a lot worse. At least we got we got some new stuff to research. And new stuff was learned as well. Now, I'm hoping going forward that we just run more Terminator groups, though. It's been a bit more manageable. Alright. Another thing. Make me another car, please. Yeah, shotgun, not super amazing. Cannon might be amazing. Those shock charges, though. Yeah, that would take all our alloys to make another one. Yeah, one of these Seekers might be a really good option, but we don't have the alloys to spare for that, so make me another Hunter for now. Looks like we're actually going to need a couple of those things. But you know what, this is possible. So make me 5 Hunters. We're going to go take that outpost, though. We are going to do it. So hang on one sec, let me just go check on something, and I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. So, you might be wondering why exactly I was saying that everything seems to be still going alright. Well, for one thing, we still haven't lost any funding regions, and we're actually still going positive on our monthly income. For another thing, we got 2 new researchers, and we found out a couple new things. For one thing, we know that they have an armor that can actually withstand miniguns. Actually, I don't know if it's like regenerating armor or some crap, because the first round probably went straight to their shields, so they've got better shields. We know that. So we've got to attack them from the sides now. We know that they've gotten better armor, as in, like I said, it was able to take more than one turn of minigun fire directly. So we know DPS is not the way to go with them. And, yeah, we know for a fact that Direwolf can apparently withstand, well, it seems like more than 4 rounds of plasma bursts. So, yeah, if we can get more suits of Direwolf, then, like, if we get units that don't panic, it doesn't matter what their stats are. Stuff's good. Also, holy crap, we're burning through cash. We just burned through like 60 grand in a week. Oh boy, okay, let's go get some of that back then. Let's see, Selenium Flamethrower. I might just get rid of that, because I can't really say I've been too impressed by those things. Explosive grenades, let's get rid of 10 of those. I don't know if we can do anything with them, but we need some cash now. Dark cannons, dark assaults. I feel like we can probably sell that stuff. Okay, Cat, stop trying to take a nap on this router. Go. Being ridiculous. Yeah, it's a maybe on the flamethrowers. I might. Communication array, that's expensive. Smart rifles, those things kind of suck. Let's get rid of some of those. Smoke grenades, I'm assuming we'll need some for better smoke down the road. There are some of those. Dense fibers, those are pretty good cash cow so far. I have noticed that we need like 200 something for making Seekers, so I'm only going to sell 100 of these, just to get us through our current financial woes. Actually, that was the thing. I wanted to actually take that outpost so that we could go get a core, so that we could go sell that for 800 grand. No, we lost our miniguns. Guess we still have flamethrowers, though, so... We probably won't do anything against Androns, but we do still have our rockets. Okay, never mind, we don't have as many rockets as I thought. We have a bunch of HEs. Yeah, who's making my AP rockets? Alright. Do I have anyone making AP rockets? Jeez, need to get on that right away. Okay, how much are shock rockets? We could afford 1. Not worth it. It seems like the shock explosive is just the way to go with that. These things, though, I want like 20. Alright, they're not even making any hunters right now. Direwolf, yeah, we're getting plenty of Direwolf. Power sources are needed. Forget the plasma pistol for now. DSB we need. Elenium rockets. No, just cancel that. Yeah, AP rockets for sure. So we're gonna need a little bit of time. We'll get them built. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Could definitely be going better, but it's not as bad as it could be. So there we go, let's get all of those going right there. Do we have some fast ones against you? We've got the Exuja, Sonda, and the Pterosaur. No, we don't have the Tels. Okay, we have the Albatross. Okay, let's go send those out. Hopefully they can deal with the fighters. So those fighters are probably about to go shoot down that helicopter, if it hasn't already made it back. And it actually looks like the helicopter has made it back, so that's good. Let's Go send a couple more after this one. And let's go after this one. Yeah, it's funny going back to base game after this. Because, man, all the air fights suddenly seem so ridiculously easy. It's like just... just send different amounts of foxtrots after everything for most of the game. Alright. But keep it positive. Despite the fact that every one of these bases is giving them more planes to work with, and completely overwhelming, you know, what paltry few we have, roll that. Okay, rolled the 34%. They got it. They apparently took almost no damage doing it. Okay. Ooh, Alien Hunter Data Core. I've been told that the Data Cores apparently are just the cash cow to sell, so let's go see here. Because I've literally just been taking this stuff apart. Fallen Alien Hunter. Huh. I mean, that's worth a pretty dang penny right there. And heavy fighters, I really can't imagine needing that many. Yeah, screw it. We got us some money. Sweet. But how do data cores? I just saw data core here somewhere. Where are you, data core? No, that's ballistic core that I saw. Where are you, cores? Alright, I can't see Jack here anyway. Moving on. Alright, I'm gonna go manual on this one. I just want to see what we're looking at here. Mauser, fighter, spear cannon. Okay, so you're... Okay, this one's gonna be the one drawing aggro. So you're gonna go this way. You guys go this way and this way, and let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, hunters are going out. He's down. This one's off doing his thing. Let's go for a one right turn. I was hoping he'd get another one off. And no such luck. Oh well. Should have auto-resolved it. They probably would have done some damage. What happens? Disengage. Alright, they're gonna lose. The second wave's gonna go in. They're gonna down it. There we go, we're up to 162 positive. 12%, roll it. They did 1% damage. I'm just gonna see how much these torpedoes do. Okay. You are gonna bug out at this point. Please turn around a little bit better than that. Oh, what are you doing? Ah, okay. They did light damage. Okay, so like 3 of those would probably be enough to deal with them. Which friggin' one was that? Yeah, nothing left to intercept them with. Unless we have some taco stands available? Not currently. Those will come back. How's your fuel looking? Small chance they can make it out here and finish it off. This one, and then we've got a landed one right here. So we can go ahead and rearm the rookies and get them sent out. No, we can't. Because currently we only have 3 guys! Yay! Try to handle that a little bit better. Yeah, 0%. And follow-up gives 100%. Fantastic. Went into the ocean. One vision goes back to base. And alrighty. Now we got some down. They're getting some attacks off, they're getting their licks in. But for the most part, we're shooting down enough of them that our funding is still going up. So let's go send you out. Just in case this is the one that ended up taking some hits, because I don't actually know which one did. Alright. Let's actually go after that one. And these things go after this little one right here. They're probably going to go shoot down the one vision, or not, interestingly enough. Just go after that one. Try to just harass them a little bit, if nothing else. So we've already got cruisers in here. Alright, you're gonna go for something like this. It's actually amazing how some of these are even still around. Actually, right, the Advent's gonna be the one drawing aggro, isn't it? Let's turn up your speed, have you go this way. Then we go ahead and torpedo-ize this thing a little bit. All of them are just getting shot down. Oh well, worth a shot. At the very least, he burned through some of his players. So let's get them out of here. See, this is what I like about X Division. It's a very constant, ongoing fight. Like, everything is very back and forth, so you get, it's constantly more and more overwhelming, but you can still get your licks in. You can still, make those little breakthroughs that you need. As you're constantly just trying to chip away. Alright, that's all done. Oh, sweet. Okay. So, Anchorage, nice knowing you. We have... Oh. Alright, we've got 3 whole guys to send your way. Do we have a car to give them? Nope. Alright, you guys are going to show up and leave immediately. So, let's get all this off there. Oh! Yeah, we don't even have that shotgun anymore, do we? Because you dropped it. Sweet! Alright, we're going to have 1 round. So what we're going to do, they're going to go in with rocket launchers. They're going to fire 1 rocket, and they're going to run. And that is the plan. Yeah, I'm not even really going to prepare them for anything else, because that's literally all they can do. They're not even going to stand a slight chance, so Anchorage is done for. There we go. We might be able to get there. The Pterosaurus is pretty fast. I don't think they have any active fighters right now. Hello there, son. Nip. Seems to be going well. Oh yeah, no, it's going fantastic. Actually, it's going better than it looks like. Because right now we've got 2 different types of armor that can seemingly withstand anything they can throw. So we're actually just kind of slowly getting to the point of being able to make a squad that can consistently win these things. We still haven't lost any continents. We're still doing pretty decently well funding-wise. Indochina and South Africa are the only ones that are pissed. So, yeah, I mean, overall, not so bad. We have weapons that can insta-kill their heaviest units, so I'm just making more of those right now. We called it Xenomorph Queen. See, once again, they never cease to amaze me in these captures. Yeah, we put a big ol' electric nuke into a hallway and we got it. This is their queen. It's larger than a Praetorian, even more vicious. Never even got the Praetorian yet. Seems to have developed a second set of smaller arms, most likely manipulating objects, which they're good at. Has a basic understanding of how to use technology. That's probably why I was able to open a door. During interrogations, we discovered the queen is able to make complex human-like thoughts, empathy even. They're not just a bioweapon, they're actual organisms. The queen has even started to develop what we believe to be an egg sac. As we do not want these creatures to multiply, we shall remove it regularly. This information was unbeknownst even to a rebel captive. What these Xenomorphs would have to gain by allowing themselves to be soldiers for this invasion, we don't know. They could multiply real fast. They retain their individuality, unlike the other aliens, so they cannot be slaves. On a more militaristic note, a full analysis of these Xenomorphs should grant us a damage increase of about 10%. Baller. No new research out of that, but still. We can interrogate a Wraith, though. Okay. Go ahead and close that. But yeah, Anchorage is screwed, so we're probably going to take a pretty big hit on our funding as far as that goes. In fact, they just did something real bad, because they just took out our... Oh, it's because we just got paid, that's why. I was going to say, they somehow managed to kill off our entire funding in no time whatsoever. But it turns out, yeah, it's just because of shenanigans. Now, okay, so we know they probably just built a base right there, so we'll just go ahead and send something to go take a look at that real quick. Send the Esperanza, maybe. Alright. Get to Anchorage, have everyone fire one rocket, and leave. But yeah, so definitely not going as bad as it could. That's what we're getting at here. But, so that wolf armor there. The reason I was saying that it's amazing is, yeah, it can take point-blank plasma rifle bursts, which have essentially been a complete insta-kill up to this point. Like, unlike base game, it has a chance to deflect certain types of damage up to a certain amount or anything. It's like, straight up, they are a walking tank now. Okay, there's Leader present. Cool. Tell you what. Cool. You hit a bus. Congratulations. You're done for this mission. Now, you do your contribution. There we go. We totally did something. Your contribution's done. And now we'll have you go forward. You fire one out this way. Alright. So, we're done here. We tried real hard, and we'll abort now. Did we hit anything? No, we did not hit anything, and Private That Guy is injured for 6 days. Okay, sure. They're critical of our failure, but they are not pissed because we didn't show up. So we're at negative 142,000 for the month. We can recover from that. Unlike base game, it's actually possible to recover from terror missions. You don't immediately lose that region. Because, yeah, you are basically expected to... you are expected to take a few licks. So we got the Hunter. Aircraft Hunter Beam. Black Titanium Anti-Missile, okay. Well, tell me about these Hunter Beams. Because I want to get some of that mess. Nah, we'll just do one at a time, because we're doing pretty alright as far as that goes. Alright, you return to base. But yeah, it's funny because as far as mechanics go, right? We're at a case where they're actually putting out so many things to shoot down that every time that we're successful, we're just getting way more money than they're actually getting by successfully completing what they're going for. So, that's cool beans. That's done. No free hanger slots. Can we move some of you elsewhere? to Canada. Extra storage, you're all full up on those, and then let's go ahead build base control systems, light weapon systems, that's all we're missing. Anything I can take apart for that? Feels like I should be able to take apart those planes that I can't touch. Start this one. Just taking apart those will do a good thing. These two look bugged. Deal with those later. We can use all of this to get some stuff. Why can't I take apart those fighters, I wonder? Still getting those power sources done. Still doing surprisingly okay on making all those direwolves too. Although at the moment I don't have any way to continue making those, so let's take those apart. Looked like I needed more alloys. Don't know what Isalium is, but I guess we'll find that out later. Sorry to kind of keep going all quiet and then not quiet. Just trying to figure out what exactly to do here. For the time being, I'm just going to redirect these guys to AP Eleniums. Except I'm an idiot because I need to be making planes, so let's go back to it. Make more Siriuses. They seem... Yeah, so Siriuses we basically have the means to make, and we... Well, have a pretty inordinately high auto-complete, like, just auto-resolve rating for those things. So, yeah, they seem to be doing the job pretty okay. Okay, Interrogation gave us nothing. What about Hunter Beams? Damage 20, 2300. What about ammo? Capacity 60. Okay, so that just seems like an expanded Hunter Beam then. Go for Vivisection. How much do we need for Hunter Beams? Let's see. Just a... Okay, light and heavy weapon system. Okay, that's actually pretty doable. Plasma blasters... that could work too, actually. Or we can make 3 Mauser systems. Ah, dang it. Ooh, we already have plasma blasters, okay. I'd definitely do that. Let's get Silver Plains out against this thing. Whatever it is, it's going away, and I'm pretty sure it's just a supply ship. No, I can't send those. Okay, launch. Send everything. Send it all! Take that auto-resolve. Next one will be 100%. Wait, why are you 0%? Whatever, take the auto-resolve. Auto-resolve. Explain? I don't know why those others were 0%, but if you say so. Come back! Okay, we just basically gave away all the planes for nothing. Okay, Vivisection, Nito. And that leaves one project, which is the Titanium anti-missiles. Hopefully that... Okay, cool. Alright, we got 3 more planes to go send out against it. Oh, that thing's a dick. Okay, launch all that. Circle, circle, circle. Okay, so don't use 2 of them at the same time. Got it. Can't make anything else. There we go. 100%. Finally. I don't know why those other ones were such a low % chance, but whatever. We'll just take an airstrike at it, and we'll move on here. I kind of want to build a new base, just to have more plane options, so I think we're just gonna... Yeah, we're gonna pop one down in maybe China here. If we pop one right here, we should get pretty good coverage of everything that we're missing. There we go, this one's an island. What can we build facility-wise? You need more hangars. Everybody needs more hangars. If they can fit more hangars, they'll get more hangars. Feels like you need some missile batteries. Let's pop them suckers in there. There's hangars, lots of hangars. Must have a pretty busy closet with all those hangars. Get another missile battery anyhow. There we go. That thing should be able to shoot down anything attacking them, I would hope. You know, come to think of it, if they try to do a base assault and we end up shooting it down, I wonder if that counts as a shoot down. Okay. So we finished this assembly. Make me more airplanes. Because I need these suckers going out everywhere. We're mass producing now. We don't even have anywhere else to send them, so actually hold off on that mass production. Instead, give me some hunters. Friggin' ASAP. A little bit starved for resources, but we'll manage. Go to base. Who was I trying to take apart here? I think it was these guys. No, not these guys. Wreckages. Somebody was giving me a crap load of good stuff. Was it wreckages? I don't know. It was one of these. I think it was Androns of some description. It was whichever one has that bug thing in it. The one where it's just a bunch of pound symbols. Yeah, there we go. The Androns. So yeah, 16 of these. So this... Andron Soldier 1 LF. Yeah, put everybody else on this, because those are all dense fibers we'll ever need. We can build tanks again. Not that the tanks have been super amazing. I'll probably hold off on making tanks, because I just want more armor. That would do okay. Yeah, maybe another plasma pistol, because we lost our last one. We don't need plasma rifle. Precision plasma would be nice, but no. And caster, no. Let's get rid of all that. Maybe reallocate a couple of these guys to make more dire wolf. And there we go. Should be okay for the time being. Ooh, production of AP is finished. Nice. Yeah, we can actually get some of these projects finished up. God dang. Let's put 3 of these flamethrowers. Hello, red map. Okay. Okay, yeah, just cancel all. Cancel all, that's what we need here. We're not quite at the point of being able to take all these out. These are way too fast. So we've got... Yeah, what's the one division gonna do? No. Cancel out of that. Hello, scout over here. Little bitty scout boy. Let's go send you out after that. Bunch after this one. Seems like a pretty good target. Sure, we're gonna have another Terra mission coming. And just send everything out. Got 3 left at the Raven's Nest. Yeah, they can be dedicated to this. These can be distracted by the Ether Master. Yay! Alright, Ether Master, go waste their gas a little bit. Alright. We're gonna do this thing called getting the hell out of here. Whee! Nice knowing you guys, bye! Okay. They're gonna be headed back to base, but not really. So you're gonna be going after that guy. Auto-resolve, they're gonna lose. Auto-resolve. Dang it, I was hoping they would take out the hunters at least. Do we get anything out of it? No. That's Squadron 2 that's having issues. You go back. Finish it off, please. And meanwhile, you are just going to waste their gas a little bit. Because interestingly enough, yeah, they have to turn on... Oh, nope, he's gone. Whatever. They have to turn on their whole gas wasting mode in order to actually participate in a fight. So that's always handy. Alright, we got one is Sirius, you're going to be going this way. be going this way, you're going to be going this way. Kind of sucks, because yeah, most of our firepower is in the one guy that's currently holding aggro. Let's get you turning around. You're going to have to speed up a little bit. I think these things are like flares or something? I don't actually know. Right, and what the crap are you doing? I told you go that way. Continue going that way, you doofus. Oh boy. Let's wrap this up, he says, completely screwed. Alright, well. Yeah, no more of those landed. I only want that one because I'm hoping to find out what it is they do exactly. I'm sure these guys are screwed, but worth a shot. Just fly directly at it, please. Do not try any fancy maneuvers. Do not fast go. Just launch your missiles, and there we go, one hit. For 15%. That's what's been going on. He's been shooting all those missiles out of the sky. So Siriuses are our only hope of actually doing damage, it looks like. So we can probably go ahead and retire all the Foxtrots. And one successful. It's gotten us back to negative 112. Ooh, something just happened. Hello there, Crisis. Thank you for the followy dealy there. But yeah, as you can see, stuff's going great. No problems whatsoever. Okay, Raven's Nest has one squad ready to go. We'll go after this one. These heavy scouts are interesting. Let's go with interesting. In fact, go after this one. Or don't. How about you go after this one instead? There we go. Well, yeah, how's it going over there from the Discord? Is that pretty decent? Also, yeah, gotta love this situation. My best weapon in each case is the one that's drawing aggro. Wait a minute. I'm a derpus. Okay. Yeah, that's supposed to be over here. Turn. Go ahead and do a right flip. You do a left flip. Continue going this way. You turn right the hell around. Continue going that way. I need these two to flip around here. Okay. Yeah, you can't even outspeed this thing. It sucks. It really sucks. Yeah, they can't even get close. Whatever these things are. Just want to see how much damage this plasma does at the very least. Alright, come on, don't immediately die. Oh, come on! What the hell are those things? I was hoping he'd at least get one shot off. Would have been nice to know what I'm dealing with. Okay. These are all down. We're going to take some losses for the time being. They're setting up bases everywhere. And we're going to have a hell of a lot more stuff to work with in a moment here. Okay, where's my laser stuff? Need more laser miniguns. at least work on that. Alrighty. What do we do? Okay, so Direwolf stopped because we don't have enough stuff for it. Plus side though, we did get one more suit out of it. So let's go ahead and work on disassembling this guy. You have anyone that can attack? No, you almost do though. It's probably... Oh boy! Alright, well, I'll be right back. One moment. Alright, so back to go give this a little bit of a look here. Now, realistically, there's practically nothing to be done here. Insufficient equipment, that's fine. I don't know why exactly that was the equipment. Let's do this. Everyone can have rocket launchers. That's kind of just the deal here. That's the only weapon that's really going to do anything against these guys, especially with this base. They've got nothing but basics. So, I guess they can come in with shields and, you know, yeah, they have rocket launchers and then shields in their main hand, then we at least have some shields lying around. And they can just drop the shields and then go from there. So yeah. This is going to be experimental just because this fight is basically completely screwed. There's no way that they can actually win it. So we're going to see how viable this is in terms of carry weight. Probably not very good. But still, the last time that we ran into one of these, this strategy did work. However, it only did so because we had a way to make it work, because we had missiles in place. Oh, here we finally got an adieu in here, and unfortunately he's going to die here. By the way, yeah, crappily photoshopped in images are kind of the norm here. Anyway, so yeah. This will give everybody one shot. I'm also gonna probably give everybody just secondary launchers, not even bother reloading anything. Because they're probably not even gonna have time to reload, to be totally honest. The plan is mostly just to try to get to the back of the base and try to retrieve one of their weapons in order to be able to actually do damage. Now, yeah, this base has nothing going for it. So 90. Yeah, this is the only... Okay, whatever. We're gonna load everybody up with as many of these as they can carry, actually. And then the rest of it is probably gonna be medical pods. There we go. In fact, screw it, we're just gonna make this the norm. The nice part is, you get a chance to set up, so... I'm gonna do that. Just for the hell of it, we're gonna give everybody a pistol. There we go. This is gonna take a really long time to set up this fight. But I think we might have something going here. This guy is basically gonna be the captain. Just because he's a Dew. And a Dew's pretty awesome. We are so screwed. Make no mistake, there's zero chance for this to work. This might just be funny at best. So, you know, let's do this thing. Do it. Get over here, Coffee. Ah, you are tasting mighty generic there, Coffee. Because it's literally just almond milk and half. Ah, alright. Oh, and they've got a leader present too? Nice. So everyone's gonna be fully demoralized. So... what we're gonna do... gonna have a bunch of them hiding back here. Like, we're gonna have at least 4 guys standing by to do the last stand thing, right? Now we're gonna have a few guys out here as the first layer of definitely gonna die defense. So we're gonna have them drop everything except for one shot. We're doing that thing again? Okay, so we have to empty out their entire belt before we can actually unload anything else. There we go. Give them some APs back. We're just basically gonna have equipment all over the dang place. There's like piles of rockets all over the base, and then if they somehow make it out, they'll know where to pick them up. So, you're gonna go here. They're just gonna have their pistol, just kind of pew-pew stuff, maybe break a little bit of armor off before they do anything else. Alright, I'm gonna do this so I know where exactly everything is. This is why I was glad to hear the Phoenix Point was apparently doing like a sort of equipment drop type system, where you would just have little storehouses inside of vehicles and stuff like that. Like, it would be very nice to be able to use vehicles as more of a utilitarian thing in a lot of these games, that's for sure. So there we go. We'll pop you here, I guess. Have a couple folks watching every corner. And so you drop all your equipment. I'm sure a grenade's just gonna come in and completely wipe out all this, but it's worth a try. Like, that's basically all this is. It's a try. I mean, the big tragedy of all this is that's gonna be a lot of lost planes. They've got nowhere to go. What can you do, right? That's where they're gonna be coming in from. Got all that. Got some here. They've actually got a bunch that seem to have crumbled without the need for anything else, so, you know, having a couple folks watching that end, probably not a bad idea. Got a bunch coming in from here, yeah, Heridians and Androns, I guess those are lizards? I'm not sure. Either way, I'm gonna assume it's a lizard squad, so, you know, this might be possible. Their armor might be low enough for the strategy to actually work. Especially if there were so many that actually broke the spawn limit, and they ended up dropping a bunch of them. which I think is a mod thing. I never saw that happen in the vanilla game, though to be fair, as weird as it sounds, I don't think I've ever actually beaten a base defense in the vanilla game. So there's that. Alright, you're just gonna drop your entire equipment here. Alright, whatever, you're just gonna be like this. Now, who's the actual leader here? Is there one? They're the only one I really got to keep safe. I don't know if they get a leader if they're all the same rank. I want that guy to be the leader. I wish he was. Yeah, I think they're all just the same rank. And they about know where they stand as far as likeliness of survival here. Alright. They're simply meant to try and survive as long as possible. Get as much damage in as you can. Don't know if it actually does anything, but whatever, just do it. Just do it real good. In fact, I think we're going to put 6 guys in here, because it makes it all the more likely that maybe they'll get out. Alright, anyone got any bets on the odds here? Because I'm gonna assume them odds suck real good. Because last time, we barely won with a 10% odds, so are we going for like negative 85, or all bets are fair bets at this point? I don't know if they're even going to have enough shots or enough APs to fire the rocket launchers. They will. Continue dropping off equipment, please. All of this is just going to get blown up when a single advanced smoke grenade goes in there and just breaks everything. Because that's how that works. Oh yeah, speaking of, as long as I can get it running, because I think I've almost got the backup setup running, we might be getting some Phoenix points this week, so that should be nifty. Let's stick some guys on the side here. And how demoralizing must this be, though? They're just handing out rocket launchers as they're walking through the door, like, yeah, this is the only thing that'll maybe do something. Good luck! Like pistols and rocket launchers. That is it. And you'd think after all these base raids we would have figured out to move this crap in the corner, but no. No, we still can't. Actually, this guy's gonna be their captain, so he's gotta be in here. So we're actually gonna have 7 guys in the command room. If you aren't familiar with this game, basically you survive the base defense if you beat everybody and they don't capture your command room. If they're in it for a few turns, you just automatically lose. So that's fun. Oops. You guys fire 1 rocket and then run back into the command room. Thankfully, unlike base game, this won't actually cause them, like, if they, let's say, fail their panic check, they won't go berserk and fire a rocket at their own guys. So, at least that logic's there. But other than that, yeah, they're not long for this world. Expect nothing good from this fight. Other than maybe a chuckle. Well, actually, another one I was planning to show up this week, for anyone interested, was actually going to be Dwarf Fortress. Speaking of bases getting completely wrecked out of nowhere. Man, that game is just nuts with how unfair it is sometimes. Which it's the point. Like, that is exactly the point of that game. It's like, oh well, everything's going smoothly. I'm sorry, a friggin' land whale showed up and stepped on everybody. What do you mean that makes no sense? It makes perfect sense. Shut up. Okay, then you should be the last one with any equipment. Let's pop you back here. It's funny because during the impossible run of what's it? There was some other mod that I was doing. And anyway, during the impossible run of that one, this is basically how the run ended. It was just one big last stand in the command room. It's typically how this game ends. Anyway, moving on here. Let's pop in here. Alright, I think that's everyone. Is that everyone? Yeah, it looks like it's everyone. Alright, nope. Where are you exactly? Oh, why didn't you drop anything? You're already in your tile and everything. Well, excuse me. Now, if the last one was 60, I'm assuming this one will probably be 60 as well. So we can count up the shadows, see how that looks. Probably pretty demoralizing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As well as one I don't really recognize. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we'll assume at least 15 down out of 60. So we'll just go ahead and mark that down. Alright. So let's see how we do. They get their turn first. And while they're doing that, since they're probably going to be doing a lot of door opening, I'm going to be right back real quick. Okay, and back. So, how are we doing so far? Iffy. That's how we're doing so far. Hang on, where did I just... Oh, here it is. Let's see, did anyone place any bets on the odds? Because I'm telling you, they are 0. They are literally 0. Actually, I should be swapping these guys out for rocket launchers right now. Literally just had pistols for reaction fire. So those two are swapped. Yeah, those are all going reactions. Okay. Because, yeah. Yeah, if they're Reapers, screw it. These guys have no chance. He's gone. Oh, he's actually starting to get through? By the way, if you're unfamiliar with the system, the way that this works, 15% of the damage they do, just basically... Oof. Yeah, 15% of the damage of whatever bounces off their armor gets taken away from their total armor value. Okay, yeah, we got 2 out of 18 dead right from the very first attack. And then we're going to have a few panicking. And they're not even going to bother firing. So alrighty then. Please, can I move now? Can I have my turn now? Can I have my turn, sir? Like I said, there's 0 chance of this doing anything here. The odds are beyond 0. I mean, plus side, our monthly expenses are going way down after this. Because this is the great taco stand, so that's... yeah. We just put a bunch of money up. No, you're the captain, you don't flee. And yeah, they're a bunch of rookies, so they're just gonna flee all over the place. Is what they do. Nice. The rocket does 1 damage out of their like 400 something health. Cool beans, cool beans. He actually has a realistic chance here with his pistol. So we could take 5 shots with it. He might do something. We throw down all this, though. Let's see, he needs 38 for a snapshot. He's still gonna die, but he did some damage! And then, yeah, that thing's still gonna be there. Yeah, there was literally no reason for me to let him get blown up. He could have just fired at point blank, it would have been a bit funnier. Okay, so we know that they can take at least 2 rockets. Y'all are boned. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, so that guy's weapon, if you didn't see what was going on, basically just is probably one of the armor-piercing variants. It usually means that they can get through pretty much any armor, but they're gonna have next to no damage, so all they can do is like scratch damage for the most part. What the hell? What's even going on down there? I'm just seeing damaged tiles suddenly show up. Huh. Alright. Look, I don't blame you, but could we maybe not? I'm actually not going to even bother having any of them put their stuff yet. So they're going to come through. Anyone that's still there will go ahead and, you know, pop a few rounds into this thing. Hopefully. Because his armor's finally broken, yet despite the fact that shotguns are supposed to be like the premier armor breaker, I definitely... Oh, interesting. This thing isn't even transforming into zombies. He's just attacking. Wait, why are you attacking... That's weird. Why are they still attacking a dead guy? Maybe he became a zombie. Yeah, if the others had reaction fire, they might have a chance against that thing right there. But yeah, pistols seem to be the kind of premier armor breaker, actually, because they seem to do just enough damage. Best end game music. Nice. Doesn't even do damage. Alright, panicking, everybody's grabbing their pants. Yeah. You taking your turn. Keep fire right here. Alright, 60. That's acceptable. Nice. At least we get some nice big explosions out of it. Get all those gibs going. Strike, you'll never take us live! Boom! Aliens win, bring in the Predator. Yeah, no, this is, this one's a complete and total wash. I just had nothing in place because I wasn't expecting this base to get attacked. Which I really should have, because it's gotten attacked before. But either way. So we're going to be losing a good chunk of planes, but whatever. You splattered yourself. Yeah, I mean, they can't do anything. The rockets are doing like 1 damage. And there were only 21 of them, so those were the only ones, interestingly enough. We're talking about some love, meaning replacing it with their own place. Yeah, so we've lost that one before, but we've gotten it back. So... I mean, do we want to try and do that? Let's get the bravest ones on this. Because, I mean, technically that would serve that same purpose of taking a base like I wanted to. And we've got 3 sets of power armor, or not power armor, but really good armor at this point. Actually, he survived, is somehow living up to his name so far. That 70s guy... Actually, yeah, you're their commander, so you get to go in there. Yeah, send him in with more AP rockets. Alright, so lesson learned from last time. Keep the stuff that I actually want to use available. And in fact, we're actually going to bring in some shields. There we go. Load the launcher, put it in the pocket, bring a shield. Yeah, 70s guy, you're actually getting the pistol. And we're loading you up on ammo. Because that thing was really good. So let's use setup. The reason we brought in the Brave Rookies is because we need them to actually do a crop load of good damage. So, as long as they can run up and smack someone with a rocket launcher, that's what we need. So, hang on one sec, please. I just noticed I've been talking to myself for a while, haven't I? I don't know if I actually had that muted or... I don't know. Anyway, be right back. Okay, so to go over my plan real quick, I have almost no super good weapons to actually take on this. I would have liked the minigun, but I don't have one. So we've got flamethrowers in their place. Most things seem to die real good flamethrowers. So we're gonna have essentially pocket launchers, and everybody with the best reactions will be given a flamethrower. They will hopefully be barbecuing the door. And these are like the acidic flamethrowers. So, you know, that's... I mean, I'm calling them acid flamethrowers. I don't know. Actually, yeah, they do 18 chemical, 10 stun, and then fire damage. So they do stun, chemical, fire. So, alright. Fair enough. Interestingly, they don't... I never realized smoke was a stat. Hold on, where's... Fire grenades... Oh, they do give smoke. Okay. So we want lots of fire grenades, because... Nah, actually that was barely even effective last time. Well, no. There's still a good, cheap, passive damage. Car-wise... Let's see. You are the Hope Buggy. Yeah, that is a brand friggin' new thing, so hopefully we'll do something. This guy's pretty strong and he survived stuff before, so we'll give him the other set of Direwolf. And we're just, like I was saying earlier, we are gonna load up every single square with as much equipment as we can carry. So... yeah, we've got nothing for fancy equipment here at all. It sucks because you'd think this cannon would be good, but it's just really not. And I've seen patch notes for newer versions. Those ones are actually kind of okay. The Gatling laser, which is again just a cannon, but I mean he's got really high accuracy, so I figure we can give that a go. So he's got 4 reloads for it. Not exactly. No. He's gonna get even more. So there we go. He's the only one with really good accuracy, so we're gonna leave that with him. I mean, I'm really annoyed because last time I thought it was going to go super well, especially we got that early 3% snipe in that seemed to secure the entire room, but I should have just taken the captures and gone. I went a couple tiles too far and got overwhelmed. And there wasn't even a need for everybody to go down. Like, the one guy that I allowed to be knocked unconscious, I figured that he would get knocked unconscious, we'd clear out that room, we'd get those last 2 enemies, but I never would have expected that Cesian to take, like, 3.5 minigun burst to the face and not even care, so that's kind of where that problem lied. We don't have any other armor to pass out. It would be real nice to have some of that. We get a flamethrower. 3 tanks here, if you're wondering why I'm filling them up from here rather than anywhere else. Actually, let's do 5 tanks per flamethrower. The idea is that, yeah, you have to empty out the belt in order for them to get free drop of all of their stuff, so there's really no reason for them doing that. Let's do that. Let's do 1 medkit to carry. Lots and lots of smoke. That's what we needed last time. Oh, nice! There we go. Adieu the champion. He's going to be the one that does it for us. I didn't realize we got another one of him. He's going to be the one. He will be the reason that this succeeds. His accuracy is nigh non-existent, so we'll go ahead and give him a flamethrower too. Give him lots of fire, lots of smoke. Right, and then... Actually, no, I want pocket flamethrower, a shield, and a pistol. We've got a shock charge. Oh, you know what an idea might be? If I throw the shock charge in, like if I charge it to 9, throw it on the very first round, then as they start overwhelming everything, it might go off at the perfect time and just knock everybody out. I mean, it's not the best idea in the world, but it's an idea. It will potentially open up a window. Probably... Actually, wait a minute. If, I wonder if they'll... Oh, God dang it, I wish there was a way to test this. By any chance, are any of the mod creators here? Because I know if you toss a explosive charge, if you chuck it into a fire, it will immediately go off. Does that same concept apply for the shock charge? Does anybody know? Because if so, that's potentially like a big old window opening up right there. So yeah, that would be good to know. If anybody happens to have that information. Alright, yeah, and I think those are all the canisters we can bring for this, because they take a lot of space. In fact, do I want to do less? The downside of this strategy is I'm having a lot of guys go in with a very destructive weapon. So that's going to be blowing up all the other stuff they're carrying. So we've got 2 shields. I'd like 4 shields. Now, let's put 5 grenades in here. And lots of smoke. And I don't think we have any fancy pistols, so we'll just give you the basic one. just to kind of have it, I guess. Alright, and just one sec, I gotta go check on my kiddo real quick. It'll just be a moment. Alright, so, here's the deal. What we're looking at right now is a situation where they will essentially need to take only one room. If they can take that one room, we literally just set the rest of the base on fire. So, yeah, if that works out, that works out. Is it likely to? No. Not even a little bit. But yeah, we're going to be trying to do this with all rookies. We'll be putting a fair deal of resources into this. Each of these AP rockets is one thing dead. So far I haven't run into anything that's been able to survive a direct hit from one of those, so hopefully that particular trend continues. His accuracy sucks, though. Oh, sweet, we got one of the bugged Christmas ladies, too. There we go, White Christmas. But yeah, that's the only properly effective weapon I have right now. All of the lasers, all of the everything else, all of the actual, you know, stuff that doesn't immediately detonate everything on impact, that's all gone. I feel like this sad music is weirdly fitting. I don't exactly want to use all these APs, because right now there's so many things flying around that I'm sure at least one of them is thinking about a base attack. But realistically, this is what we're looking at. So, get some HEs just in case, you know, we have a chance to do something later. The HEs are just for clearing out later rooms. So if we manage to clear out that first area, I'm going to have one stockpile of HEs here. So HEs and fire. That's kind of all I've got in the book right now. So we'll see how that goes. And then, you know, obviously this thing will probably get shot down before it even gets there, but hey, you know, one can hope. No, I need somebody really accurate with this thing. You take your crappy accuracy and... yeah, grab a rocket launcher, I guess. Which seems like kind of backwards logic, because you'd think you would want somebody super accurate with these things. But so far, I mean, 3% just was able to hit their mark without any trouble. The one that was like 60% completely whiffed, so... whatever, it's pure RNG on that thing. And let's just pick up a bunch of Tide Pods for the rest of your inventory. That should be all the medication that we need. Hopefully. We'll drop those around basically everywhere. Your guy's accuracy. This guy... He's the finished version of the Punisher. He's going to be the finisher. So let's go ahead and give you this thing. This is our last semi-advanced weapon, I guess. And it's like a friggin' tier 2 ballistic rifle. Only reason being that it might be pretty good for wrecking armor. So we'll just put that in your back pocket. I'll give you this thing. I just figure we'll drop that thing on the ground somewhere. Whoever survives that first wave, you know, we've got a assault rifle with some ammunition behind it. That's the downside of the strategy, because we are definitely going to be... I mean, we're going to have 0 options as far as ammo down the line. If some stuff can die to fire, like just passive fire damage, we might be able to replenish some ammunition on site, but other than that, it's pretty unlikely. And these guys were specifically picked so that they wouldn't panic, or at least they've got the best chances not to panic. So we'll see exactly how that works out. I'm gonna take some HEs. I guess take 4 of these, because I found myself wishing I'd brought more a little while ago. Some of these, and then a bunch of these. And then we'll do final review here. Alright, so that 70s guy coming in with a pistol that can potentially take care of anything. Spare rocket launcher. Plenty of ammunition for that thing. rocket launcher's got plenty of ammo. Cannon with plenty of ammo. Plenty-ish, I guess. Oh, one sec. Alright, so, I think we're looking pretty okay here. Kind of. We've actually got fighters over here. And nothing to... Actually, we've got the Oathkeeper and the One Vision to distract them. Alright. Alright, let's see if they immediately aggro to the Pterosaurus. Alright, one no return now. So Oathkeeper is going to try and distract them. Now, they are almost definitely going to get lost here. Actually, I guess we can potentially maybe save it a little bit if we go here. It's super unlikely. Anyway, they still wasted a chunk of their gas, at least. It's at least a few percent. I don't know how exactly their gas stuff goes. And there they go towards the... Alright. They're patrolling back the other way now. Alright. One version can go back there. They're building more bases down here. Hang on, where were those? Okay, China's the only one with some stuff in it. They might be able to actually down these with what they've got. Actually, no, they can't. Dang it, I really don't want to waste those on a pointless attack, but... Okay, I'm gonna have to send out at least one. I think maybe Advent's got the best chances of survival. Right. Yeah, he can at least survive it. So if I just keep sending out planes and having them dodge away, then I can at least distract them for the time being, maybe let that base attack happen. Okay. Got a little one right there. So now the A-pool just to scout it out just to see if it's one of those super amazing ones. Right, go ahead and dodge out of here. Okay, we got to the base. That's part one. Oh, hello there, Mr. Cow. How's it going? So, now that they're at the base, it changes things a little bit. The odds of them actually getting back are still very slim, because those fighters are still in the air. I probably... Okay. So, they've got a leader, unfortunately. We've got this kind of map. Thinking if we use you to block this door, line up our flamethrowers along here... has there been any pattern to where they come from? I don't know. I don't really have a whole lot of reaction fire going on. So that's why I'm going to try to do a little bit more attacking than usual. Alright, well, everyone needs to drop their equipment, for one thing. This guy's the only one that actually has some chance of doing some okay damage with his actual weapons. So, there we go. Let's drop all that here. He can do big boy damage. Alright, so you can go here. He'll be able to just fire directly. See, this area's got an obstacle in the way, so maybe not. go ahead and drop some equipment here. So he's going to go in with a shield and grenades to start off with. So we'll drop his flamethrower over here. So lots of smoke and everything else. We'll need at least 4 smokes on him. The other fire we can just put down. So he's going to run in, he's going to prime that charge. Somebody else is going to open the door for him. It can't be any of the launchers, so I'll actually put the launchers probably over here. So yeah, the launchers are expected to do 1 kill each. They still have a pretty decent chance of whiffing. Let me go get my little tally thing over here. We're tallying up what little odds we have to make this work. Because if they get this one, we get that base back. I think all the planes in it are still gone, because they were supposed to have escaped other places, but I didn't have any free hangars. So we want a bunch of rocket launchers facing that way. Mr. Pistol Caliber over here. We're actually going to drop that shield. The shields are for if we make it through all this. We want the option of moving forward, so put all that smoke down. We want them to specifically come in and stop. So if we keep putting down layers of fire and smoke at the same time, it should give double coverage, which I think means that they will just automatically run through it. Don't know for absolutely certain. Either way. So we'll have you like that. And you're going to go over here. This one's got the actual pistol. He can go ahead and tank up front. If they aggro towards him, that's fine. Oh, hang on one sec. Yeah, kiddos are getting a little riled up here, so I think we might... Well, we'll eyeball it. I think we might have to save this for a little bit later, actually. Let's drop the launcher, drop all this stuff, drop most of your magazines here. Possible. Because this one I just want sitting with a shield and just pew-pewing over and over. Actually, I wish I could move all these items around freely. It'd be really nice to have them come in with just like a brick of items, you know? Okay, yeah, no, we are gonna have to cut this off and save for another time. Anybody know anyone doing any streamy stuff right now to go do that whole raidy thing? Should I just put Pan in there? I got a situation over here. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna put Pan in here. I don't know if he's actually around, but yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Got a call for today. Bye.